Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very unique episode of 1, 2, 3 Wrestling. I'm, of course, Kristen, and I'm joined by you guys know mostly well, kind of well. Depends on if you saw our elimination chamber reactions. Mo, say hi, Mo.
Hey guys.
So, as you can see, we're doing trying something a bit different. I felt like for WrestleMania, I shouldn't, or anybody else shouldn't have to react to this alone. So I won Mo over, but then of course we're doing the whole social distancing thing. So
Be
we're
safe.
trying to be safe, and we're trying something different tonight. So, well, for this episode. So bear with us if there's any audio issues, audio bugs, stuff like that. But I really wanted somebody here, like, with me for night one. I just didn't want to do like an individual reaction. I wanted somebody here with me for night one. So this is our pre-show. We would normally go over the match lineup for night one, for in this case, night one of WrestleMania 36, but they didn't release the match lineup before now. So it's all going to be a big old random surprise. Like, the only things we do know is that we do have a pre-show match, which I believe is Gulak v Cesaro, which should be a good match. Then night two's pre-show match is supposed to be Natalia versus Liv Morgan. So take with that what you will. I guess for now, because on night two, my brother will be joining me. Mo will be joining on his own time on night two. But so we'll ask Mo, what do you think about this year's WrestleMania? What they're doing, the whole night one, night two, all pre-taped already at the Performance Center. What do you think about that?
So, thinking about prior WrestleManias, I don't have an extensive history, but I know that in the past, I forget what specific WrestleMania it was, but I know that WWE is known to try and make good out of bad things or try and at least make their WrestleManias unique. So in a way, it works out that this is going to be the most unique WrestleMania ever, at
Mm,
least for the time being, because I know that they've had at least one of the earlier WrestleManias was took place in three different cities in three different stadiums. So I mean there was that. And then you had WrestleMania that was at Caesar's Palace, where the whole arena was like
yeah,
Roman themed. And I mean, that was more of a aesthetic, but it was like interesting that took place in a casino, like wherever it was taking place. And I mean, if you look at it that way, you could say that it's kind of going back to a tradition of making use of what you have, but still trying to make a spectacle out of things. It's just the biggest thing that would apply to all these situations is the crowd. And there's not going to be a crowd, which if they take advantage of that, it could be acceptable. It could be pretty good. Because I mean, what we've seen with the Raws and SmackDowns and all of that, lately, they can have a little bit of fun, which makes it a little bit more entertaining because they're not playing off of the crowd, and the crowd can't cover up any potential mistakes or any.
yeah. It's the feeling I got when I watched because they had the first takeover, the match I was supposed to be on takeover on this past Wednesday's NXT, which was a North American Championship match, and it was a really good match. Like, so these three big hosses going at it was absolutely amazing. It was a great match, but it just fell off. There was no crowd, there was no audience to pop or say react or something like that. We had commentary, but commentary Wednesday night was Sam Roberts and Tom Phillips. Sam Roberts was not good last Wednesday on that Wednesday's NXT, and they weren't doing anything for me. It was the audience that was what was missing, and I get what you're saying. It's just like that's the biggest glaring issue I have with this weekend is the lack of an audience. You know, we're gonna watch, we're gonna react accordingly, but nobody there in the crowd or anything. You know, I hate to bring up AEW, but geez, at least what they try to do is like have some of the wrestlers who aren't performing in as the quote unquote crowd. You know, and here we're
Which
just
eventually they stopped doing that. I don't know if it was because they were told to stop doing that or just whatever, but I know if you happen to watch any of the most recent episodes, now they kind of have the other wrestlers in like a back room kind of place. And that has its moments every once in a while, but it's all kind of like you can tell they're being cheesy and theatrical about it. It's like, oh, I'm going to bet on you guys. I'm going to bet on this guy. And they're like hamming it up for the camera as soon as it's on them.
that happened Wednesday night. Well, because on Wednesday night, apparent for Dynamite, they were in an undisclosed location pretty much, and they had the old like the wrestlers in the crowd kind of thing. But then in the main event match, Sean Spears was still betting on his own match during his own match. So it was like, how long can I hold them? It's like they put money down in their corner and shit like that. It's weird. Um, but yeah, this is just everybody out there, you've been in the same boat we have with wrestling over the last month and a half now. Like it's for me, my brother, we were gonna go and we can't, and it sucked, and we weren't happy about it, but then again, we understood. It's one of those things where we just laughed about it later. Everybody got their money back. Everybody's safe. My brother's safe. Like I said,
good.
Yeah, he will be in the night two reactions in my night with me on my night two reactions here with me because just that's we're still doing that, still because his wife is just she makes sure that man is like sanitized. When he comes back from a store, he makes sure that man is desanitized when he comes back. So like they have a kid, so that makes perfect sense. That's why I'm like I'm not afraid for him to travel all the way from like the Winter Park area to come over here. It's like his wife is going to just like Lysol the crap out of him when he gets back anyway. So it's like all that, but. Yeah, I'm watching. Like I said, I'm keeping an eye on the pre-show right now. We're having one pre-show match. They did confirm that because the Miz, of course, there was a report that the Miz wasn't feeling well, so he's out of WrestleMania. So they just announced that it's going to be a triple threat ladder match. But it's one member New Day, John Morrison, and one member of the Usos. Winner gets the titles. It's not number one contender shifting. It's winner gets both titles, the tag titles. For his team.
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird, right? It's a bit weird.
It's okay. I mean, there's a couple. I mean, other than that, the other thing that's weird is just like, I guess I didn't realize that it was just New Day and Usos versus Morrison.
No, it's like I said, it's gonna be one member New Day, John Morrison, one member Usos, and that's which I'm like, I mean, if it was like a number one contenders match, if it was just New Day, like a guy from New Day and a guy from Usos, or just New Day versus Usos ladder match, I wouldn't mind it. Hell, they're doing that for NXT with the women's title. They're having like a 6-woman ladder match for number one contendership. Why not do that for the tag titles? Hold off on like potentially giving the titles away. Because honestly, I don't think. I know New Day's probably not going to win. I think Usos are probably going to win because they want to tie with the New Day with tag team title reigns. Because my bet was going to be on Usos pretty much. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when we watched the Elimination Chamber, we didn't think that. Did you think that Miz and Morrison were going to win?
Yeah. No, yeah. Because my original prediction for that was that they were going to retain, and then come WrestleMania, it was going to be them against the Usos. That was my original. That was my original. That was going to be in for Usos.
In a way, your prediction did come through. I just like this is going to be definitely an interesting match because of all three of their histories, and they're veterans at this point with all the stuff that they do. But it's just, there's not going to be, the stakes aren't going to be there, because it's just like I'm automatically assuming that Morrison's going to keep the titles. Like, he's going to do some, take advantage of some situation, and then it's just going to be he has the title and keeps it.
Yeah. But what can you do? I guess we can just talk about like what matches we're looking forward to at the very least. Like, so we can't really do predictions because we don't know the lineup, but I mean, honestly, I'm actually looking forward to more the story-driven ones. Been going on for a while now, so I definitely can't wait for Otis Ziggler. I really want to see the payoff with Owens and Rollins. Edge and Orton looks good. A lot of the more story-driven stuff I'm looking forward to with both of these nights. Lesnar, McIntyre, whenever they show that, I'm looking forward to. I'm curious to see where to go with the Baszler Lynch match. If it's just going to be a flat like Lesnar kind of squash match, or is it going to be like an actual match where like Baszler will most likely win in the end? What matches are you looking forward to the most for this weekend?
I am looking forward to ridiculous, stupid BS matches. So mainly the Boneyard match and
The Boneyard.
the Firefly Funhouse match, specifically those two. Braun versus Goldberg, that could be. I'll kind of lump that there too, because it's just like, are you gonna treat this kind of like a Saudi Arabia match where it's just like, oh, Goldberg's just gonna retain after a spear and a jackhammer, or
Yeah.
are you actually like, is it gonna go on for a little bit longer than 2 minutes or so?
Originally when it was going to be Reigns Goldberg, I felt like they were going to pull what they did at WrestleMania 33, which was like it was like a 5 minute match, and that was it. Where it was Goldberg Lesnar at 33, and it was like roughly like a 3 to 5 minute match. I was assuming that's what we were going to get with originally we were going to get with Goldberg Reigns. Yeah. Any other matches?
Oh, I mean, it's like, honestly, when it comes to kind of storyline stuff, I'm just like, I feel like there would be more emphasis on certain things and build up if the situation was different. But now I just want stupid, crazy BS, which
Yeah.
I expect to happen a lot tonight and
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you see any slight set changes just to make it a little bit more looking WrestleMania, quote unquote? Or is it just going to be looking like what Raw and SmackDown have looked like for the last few weeks?
Um, there's probably gonna be minimal stuff. Like, I feel like they can change. Like, they probably already have the ring, like, stuff, the ring dressing, or however you want to put it. So I feel like the ring is gonna be dressed up WrestleMania as if it was taking place in Tampa, and then there might be a couple other things. Like, I feel like the WrestleMania sign will be somewhere up in the corner. They, whether or not they point to it, that could be a thing. But I feel like the huge set design, they could probably treat it like when they go to New York, because Madison Square Garden isn't that big for them to do all the crazy stuff that they do at all the other stadiums. So it's kind of like this would just be another New York set.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, it just sucks. I was telling you before we started recording that like I said I really wanted to see like what the set design concept art, what the set design was going to look like for this year, if it was still Raymond James, just to see the whole layout, how we're going to do the whole caboodle and stuff like that. I would love to see it because it would just been like overblown Pirates of the Caribbean shit, little shit, and that's really it. But you can't help but to go, want to go, ooh, And we didn't even get our Kyrie Sane pirate ship thing, which sucks, man. I wanted to see that, you know. We're going from the
Uh,
rafters of ship.
I would not really be I would not really be for any wrestlers going up on rafters doing stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it. It's the spectacle and stuff like that. That's all. WrestleMania season, all that. So yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if
So
you were to do it, it would be like it wouldn't be during a match. It wouldn't be like part of her entrance. It would just be like she's up there, she does her thing, and then it's like you see her later on in a match, but
yeah.
not like that's part of her entrance, just
Right.
because history.
Right. Okay, so that's really going to be it for our pre-show, folks. We hope you enjoy our reactions to WrestleMania 36. It's not going to be as big and glamorous as our usual reactions, but god damn it, I wanted somebody here to join me to watch some good old-fashioned WrestleMania season wrestling without a crowd, without good commentary, a couple good matches. You guys know what I mean. So, I guess we'll see you all in our post-show night reaction thoughts from night one. So we'll catch you in a bit. Okay, here we go. First match.
Welcome everybody to the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, and the first match of
I miss I miss Gulak's original theme because it sounds like such like a Sega Genesis song. Like I was like, I can see this in a Sonic the Hedgehog game or something like that.
He was he on 205 Live originally?
Yeah, yeah. He was originally a member of 205 Live.
That's why I haven't. I wouldn't know.
because it all began last month at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event where Gulak and Daniel Bryan had a mat-based classic. Daniel Bryan gaining so much respect for Drew Gulak that they formed this great bond and friendship. Gulak tonight kicks off WrestleMania weekend.
I saw that Gulak looking at the camera, sticking out his tongue like, ah.
So for the Swiss Superman, Cesaro, tonight is really about setting the tone and about gaining some revenge on Gulak. A couple of weeks ago, Drew Gulak defeated Shinsuke Nakamura in a one-on-one matchup, which allowed Daniel Bryan to have the opportunity against Sami Zayn later on tonight for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Cesaro, of course, part of this group known as the Hardest Collective.
Oh, they put the sign, the bigger WrestleMania sign. They put it on the side, pretty much. That's one of the big things they did.
Okay.
Yeah. So. I'm really hoping it's not just Michael Cole the entire night. I'm really hoping not.
And it's going to be interesting to see what the strategy will be from both of these men here tonight. Gulak, a submission specialist. The power of Cesaro could come into play, and immediately Gulak goes for the arm and wrestles Cesaro down to the mat. Great strategy from Gulak early on.
Now, Gulak's I like Gulak. At first on 205 Live, he started off as a bit like he was just there, and then they gave him that was it make 205 Live better? He had a whole political gimmick pretty much. He Yeah, he used to be like all about not doing any like high spots or anything like that, being more technical like he usually is. And it was good. I really enjoyed it. Then they had him turn just like this like ruthless heel, and then his cruiserweight title run was pretty good. I even saw the night he
Yeah.
lost it to Leo Rush at NXT. Yeah, he's a good wrestler. Very good technical wrestler.
Again, for Cesaro tonight, an opportunity to set the tone because his buddy, Sami Zayn, will defend the Intercontinental Championship a bit later on at WrestleMania against Daniel Bryan. And again, Cesaro goes for the neutralizer. Another great counter, this time into a crossface by Gulak. And Gulak, every step of the way,
Nice.
has had a counter for Cesaro, and Cesaro makes it to the ropes to force the break. Much of what we've seen out of Gulak tonight, very reminiscent of his match against Daniel Bryan back in the Elimination Chamber, where he had a counter for everything Bryan did, and now Cesaro dumped over the top rope by Gulak, and Gulak suddenly has taken command. And this is one thing about Drew, he'll take the fight. See there off the apron.
Ooh, nice.
Clothesline, and down goes Cesaro, and again you
Do you feel like Cesaro should have won the world title by now?
right arm blocked, big right hand.
I
Is stunned by Cesaro.
it's kind of hard to say. He definitely
Arm of Cesaro really hurting.
he definitely should have gotten something along those lines.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, I wish that this person got the title because they deserve it. And it's like most people recognize a lot of these wrestlers' skills, but it's like Vince McMahon is just like, no, you're not a champion.
Ooh. Yeah.
So we're gonna put on Brock Lesnar again, or you're going to get the title after years and years of being loyal to the company, but then you're gonna lose it to Brock Lesnar in about 12 seconds.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's kind of just, I just think it's best not to get my hopes up on someone than one of these people on getting the world title.
Yeah. I get really scared when like they get injured multiple times because you know what that means. It's like that amazing push they had, gone. Just gone. Ooh.
Right now has no idea where he is. And for Cesaro, perhaps an opportunity to put Gulak away, looking for the neutralizer again. Not able to the bad arm though. Gulak almost knocked the official over. And Cesaro with an uppercut. And now Cesaro looking to improvise. Gulak up on his shoulders. What's Cesaro gonna do? Airplane spin by Cesaro.
Whoa! He made it for a brief second. He did it with no arms. He was an airplane boy, and for a brief second, he has arms on his shoulder, and he just spun him around, and that's how the match ends. That was all right.
Yeah, at least it's entertaining.
Dude, that match was like only like 5 minutes. It was roughly only 5 minutes. Cause I'm time stamping to help my brother out with editing. That was barely 5 minutes. Not counting entrances. As soon as the bell rang, it was only like roughly 5 minutes. Yeah, it was all right. I mean, quick, all right match for the most part. I would love to see more, but whatever. There we go. Here we go.
Every year about this time, WWE presents
Oh.
its premier event, WrestleMania. Each WrestleMania has its own personality and has been different than the rest. Tonight and tomorrow's WrestleMania will be the most different of all. There won't be 80,000 screaming fans in a stadium due to the current circumstances.
Other locations, meaning Backstage.
With no audience, as well as
Yeah.
other locations. Nonetheless, it is our
Or that's to reference the Boneyard and the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah.
Determination and perseverance, and most of all, to entertain you and your family. On behalf of all of us, especially our WWE superstars, we'd like to say thank you.
My family's elsewhere
Welcome to
or in the next room over.
WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to sing
America the Beautiful.
Please join me.
Now, if they're putting all these entertainers beforehand, who exactly were they getting?
Yeah.
Because this is either going to be showcasing a bunch of the performers of the past leading into someone else big, or
Yeah.
it's just you're going to use this as their introduction.
Yeah. Sometimes I hate it when they do the whole like they go like 15 octaves over where they need to. It's like stick with the song. It's like yeah, give it a little like your own unique flavor, but don't turn up to freaking 11.
I think there was one. I think it was Little Richard. I think when he sang, it was like
Huh.
it was a pre-recorded because he wasn't gonna like throw his voice out, or like this wasn't as big of a spectacle as what he was probably paid for.
Yeah.
The moment has arrived. The fight for supremacy. A battle for the ages. There's no turning back now. We'll either rise as one or fall as.
Okay, all right, okay. Hold the phone just a tick. I'm pretty
What
sure
the?
you're just starting at the end. And you can't start at the end. Where's the suspense? The rising action, as they say. It's like storytelling 101, am I right? So if we could kindly back up.
Okay, not Johnny Depp.
Freeze! Right there! This feels right. Obligatory proverb that's both foreboding yet extremely obvious.
Dark Sour is just poured on someone important.
Full of perils, an epic journey begins. Across treacherous seas, staring danger directly in the eye.
No, not buying it. Directly in the eye? Come on, we can do better than that. Look, I know what you're thinking. Pirate ship, pedestrian Jack Sparrow impression, treasure, yo-ho-ho kind of deal. It's a story about adventure. And who would be brave enough, some might say crazy enough, to go on an adventure like this? I said to go
The fuck?
like this.
Look, I'm just glad that they're making fun of the fact that they're using bad green screen.
Wait. I love Drew. I love Drew. Is just on a random old school game show.
These are the strongest, like mythical titans who faced 1,000 beasts. These are the courageous who've taken on the world. The timeless, the fearless. They are larger than life. Marred with the dust and sweat and blood from hundreds and hundreds of days and nights.
Hey, they use literal blood.
They've traveled and battled. This is their quest for gold, glory, for immortality. Now I know you think you've heard this story.
The fuck? Giant enemy crab? God damn.
I'm serious, everything.
Just think of it like a video game.
Because tonight,
Yeah.
fate leads the way.
Except if you're an actual gamer, you're playing on your own without a crowd. Man, I agree with everybody out there. I can't wait for it to watch the WWE 24 special on this WrestleMania. You know?
This would be somewhat interesting, but also it's just like, you know that they're going to downplay the fact that they're completely defying safety protocols, just being like, hey, we know everything else around here is shutting down, but we have to do this WrestleMania. And it's like, sure, you could do WrestleMania, but you could also delay WrestleMania.
I could go on for a half hour about that, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
You hear they shelved Money in Bank for right now, right? Because like it was like first
Didn't you
week of
say
May.
that they're taking like a hiatus after this, so it's
Well,
like not going to be a whole lot.
Well, as of right now, that's what a lot of people are saying. Apparently, there's going to be a big conference call with the President of the United States with all the major sports companies, including WWE, about their statuses. So,
Vince McMahon's wife is in the cabinet, and most people who at least follow WWE to a deeper extent know that McMahon is friends with the president.
yeah.
Was with the president, so him and Dana White are pretty much the examples that the president wants, whereas he'd probably give some leeway to the XFL as well,
Yeah.
since that's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, but as of right now, it's like I said, Money in Bank's been shelved. There's supposed to be a big like sports meeting with the president next week or so. So,
Welcome to WrestleMania. Many of you know me as
oh boy.
three-time Super Bowl champion football player. But tonight, I'm here as Gronk, your WrestleMania host with the most. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome you the first ever night one of WrestleMania. Because this year, WWE looked at everything we got planned and said, nope, this party's too big for just one night. We need 2 nights for this action-packed, title-stacked beast
Am I not shocked that he probably always dresses like that?
Promise you this. They picked the right man for the job because I know how Saturday night and ended 30.
This is probably him at maximum, where normally he's probably at like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah. So instead of maximum Venom, it's maximum Gronk.
He's hanging out with his buddy Mojo, so that's why he has to be like this.
How you doing, baby? For the most hype time of the year, you need the most hype superstar here at WrestleMania. Well, you know how we do it, babe. Yes, it's time to get hyped. Let me get some chops, baby. 3 chops. 1, 2, 3. And one more. Oh, one more for good luck.
Uh,
It's gonna be high stakes and no breaks all night, and it all starts right.
Isn't this the tag team championship?
no, it's women's tag title match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot to say women's.
Yeah.
Scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Nikki Cross and Alexa.
Who we got in commentary? I want to see what we got in commentary.
Introduction, so to speak, to Nikki Cross.
Michael Cole.
Different, isn't she? She's a lot of fun, at least.
Oh god damn it! They have JBL in commentary with Cole.
Gronk having fun here tonight. Alexa and Nikki hoping to win the women's tag team titles. Well, welcome ringside, everybody, and representing Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, I'm Michael Cole, joined by
Oh Jesus Christ!
Wait a second. The Hall of Fame ceremony was pushed, right?
Yeah, according to the British Bulldog's wife, they're apparently they're pushing it to SummerSlam. They're pushing the Hall of Fame ceremony to SummerSlam, which I'm like, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Oh wow, she's wearing her pirate hat. Oh
Settle
damn!
there.
God damn it! She finally wears her pirate outfit again. It's not at Raymond James Stadium. Ah.
Cross to win the women's tag team titles. Cross and Bliss want the titles back. Well, they want them back. Just because you want something doesn't mean you're going to get it. Look, this is a rare combination of 2 incredible single champions that have become a very, very good team with the Kabuki Warriors. The Kabuki Warriors, led, of course, by Asuka, who is a former NXT champion. John, one of the great of all time. 500 plus days as NXT champion, never lost the title. Also, you have our partner, also an NXT champion. Now, I'm telling you, it's a rare combination. That doesn't always mean there's going to be a great team, but this has become a great team. Over the past number of months, Bliss and Cross have been taunting the Kabuki Warriors, telling them it is time to defend the titles. Remember, Asuka and Kairi Sane, part of the Monday Night Raw brand. Bliss and Cross, part of Friday Night SmackDown. However, the women's tag team titles are defended on all brands in WWE.
Oh, the dude got a haircut. The ref got a haircut.
Matchup here
Huh?
tonight.
Nice.
Even under these unique circumstances, what is your focus? How do you look to put
Okay.
This is WrestleMania. You want to create a moment. The most thing you want to do is you want to leave with the championships that you walk in with. That is the key. That is the bottom line. That is all that is important right now. You saw Asuka doing a bit of a dance there and loves to entertain, but she's also extremely dangerous. And she's going to start thinking.
I love Asuka. She's awesome.
She is amazing. I love this heel Asuka who just speaks nothing but Japanese, but you just love every minute of it, even if you can't understand what she's saying.
Well, I mean, that kind of plays into the history of like just foreign heel wrestlers where it's like they speak their native language, or in some cases
Yeah.
people attempt to speak what their wrestler's language is supposed to be, and it's just supposed to like get more of the, I want to say, crazier fans over. Like, how dare you not speak English? Like, I don't want to explicitly say it, but you know the kind of people that would get upset over someone that's not speaking English.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Foreign heels are. Yeah, I agree. Foreign heels are great, and then when they just decide just to speak their native language, it's just like a big middle finger to America, which is like how you usually get over a foreign heel most of the time.
And it's like if you know the language, maybe they're just like shouting very pleasant things. Like I don't know Japanese, but I feel like Asuka would be having a fun time with it, and it's just like, I hope you do well today, just yelling it in an angry tone, and people are just like, oh, she must be insulting them. It's like, no.
It's just funny. You see Asuka like this, and then you watch her Kana-chan TV channel, and she's just adorable in that. You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Very rowdy ones. Yes, we have. And tag made. Here comes Bliss. Alexa's now legal, and it allows Nikki Cross to send Asuka
Oh.
outside the ring, landing hard. And Kairi Sane taken out by Nikki as well. Nikki is a wild card in all this. You don't know how somebody's going to perform at WrestleMania until they get to WrestleMania. But Alexa with the
ooh.
slide, taking Kairi out.
All of the other competitors in this match have won singles championships, have this incredible resume. Nikki does not. Doesn't mean doesn't mean she doesn't.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. No crowd. You can hear it, and it hurts. When you hear him land, it just hurts. Oh. Did he say naughty Nikki? He said naughty Nikki. The hell?
Look, I'm listening. I have it at a certain volume, so for the most part, I'm focusing on the wrestling. So it
Yeah.
will be to tune out Michael Cole and JBL. Two of my I don't care for either of them.
Don't worry, it's understandable. I get it. You don't have to tell me twice. There are nights where I just flat out mute my WWE wrestling because I can't stand commentary. The only time I mute is like promos or backstage segments. The only time I don't mute is when it's NXT and it's Morrow, Nigel, and Beth.
Focused and driven tonight, John.
Oh,
Oh.
Kyrie with a shot.
Oh.
Another one.
Oh.
And now Alexa sends Asuka into the barricade.
Oh.
And again, to John's point. Oh, Bliss and Cross have to get the champs in the ring. Titles will not change hands via disqualification or count out. And Nikki sent.
Ooh, that was nice.
Oh, kick right to the side of the face.
Oh. I love that. It's just amazing. Yeah, we're kicking your ass. We're awesome. You're not. You're real.
Oh, and there's Asuka.
Ooh.
I think you see that with the Kabuki Warriors, and I'm not sure you're seeing that right now with Bliss and Nikki.
Asuka.
They're two opposites who are obviously very good friends, but they got to figure out a way to work together as a tag team.
And Cross driven into the corner. Frequent tags now being made by Kairi Sane and Asuka as they've singled out Nikki here. Textbook.
That's exactly what I'd advise if I was the coach of the Kabuki Warriors. If Nikki is indeed the weak link.
Oh.
Double team. Wow. Bulldog into the basement drop kick.
Ooh, nice.
Dominating.
Very nice.
And this right here is typical Kairi Sane and the change in attitude she's gone through since being with Asuka. Lackadaisical cover and Nikki able to get her shoulders up at a count of one. And now Kairi pounding away on Cross.
Kairi was wanting to get some pinfall there. She was just trying to make a little point. shot under Mr. Fuji here
Oh.
in WWE in the early 90s. All over NWA and Sporting
Roll through, shoulders down. Kyrie almost got caught by Cross.
Ooh.
Herself to the corner now, trying to make a tag to Bliss. Finally created some separation. Tag made. Here comes Alexa Bliss. And Alexa with a clothesline. Down goes Kyrie Sane. What Cross needed to do, get the fresh Bliss into this matchup.
Ooh.
Bliss, 3-time Raw champion, 1-time SmackDown champion. She obviously knows how to win championships. And
Ooh.
to be able to close in matches like this.
Well, Sane able to get out to the apron, but Bliss caught her with a forearm.
This could be
Asuka gets involved.
insane. I'm not gonna do that again.
Bliss in trouble.
Don't worry, I'll pick up your slack if it comes down to it again. Ooh. Damn.
Cover on Alexa
That's gotta hurt.
at 2. How the hell did Alexa Bliss kick out there? Kyrie Sane put her boot in her eye. Watch this. Watch this impact.
Ooh.
Alexa Bliss finds a way to stay in this match. 2, 3.
Yeah, but just barely. The punishment has begun. And Alexa trying to
Mm.
doing everything she can to stay alive. Sliding forearm.
I just want to take a moment to
Cover again.
observe the ramp and just the arena in general. Like, I see all the WrestleMania and all that stuff, but it would have been interesting to have the digital ramp that they tend to have for like Raw and SmackDown normally and other pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Just to give it a little bit more flair, because I feel like if the Kabuki Warriors came out, they would have some special like pirate themed entrance.
Yeah.
Nikki trying to rally her teammate. What does Alexa Bliss have left? Oh, and again, Asuka.
Ooh.
Alexa and help.
Since they're back talking the ref. It's cute.
And look at Kyrie Sane taking advantage. Asuka drew the official. Sane was able to hang Bliss up on the second rope. Again, perfect tag team style. And here comes Asuka. And Alexa Bliss maybe close to being done in this matchup. Went for the Bulldog. Alexa Bliss able to send Asuka flying. And now a kick right to the face. Asuka
Ooh.
to retain.
Ooh.
And then Alexa Bliss again kicks out. And what about the heart and the resilience shown by Bliss here tonight?
It's what you expect out of Alexa Bliss. Ever since she's been in WWE, she's shown that same heart and resilience.
Mm.
Money in the Bank cashed in the same night. Alexa Bliss has done it all here. She can find a way to win this match now.
That could be
Oh.
Warriors.
That could be the opening there, John. Double knees to the spine. Asuka missing wildly. Bliss caught her with a right.
Oh.
And there's a kick and Alexa down again. Both Asuka and Alexa down. This is a critical moment in this tag team championship match.
Close to her corner. Real chance to stay in this match. Alexa needs to find a way to get the Nikki Cross. There she is.
Kyrie Sane is now legal. So's Nikki Cross. And Nikki Cross comes firing on all cylinders out of the corner. Nikki realizes this is her moment at WrestleMania.
There are times where I really miss the crazy, insane Nikki from NXT. She was really she was really fun.
To each her own. And Nikki now heading up to the top rope.
Cool. Hello, Cole. Shit. Nikki screams. Cole. To each their own, I guess.
Nikki thought that she had Kyrie Sane there, but Sane was able to get her shoulder up. Now Kyrie just raked the eyes. Again, Asuka was yelling at the official. Kyrie Sane by Cross. Has Kyrie saying, but remember, Asuka is legal. Asuka made the tag. Nikki never saw it happen, and just like that,
Ay, 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 ay. Ooh. Ooh. On her back. Damn, that's gotta hurt.
Nikki Cross had it won. Nikki's lucky she doesn't have a broken rib. Cross about to walk out of here champion along with Alexa Bliss. I agree with you, John. Nikki Cross was about to win the tag team titles. Asuka never was not going to kick out. Kyrie delivering the insane elbow right to the spine of Nikki Cross. And now Asuka and Nikki both fighting back up center of the ring. And the waist
Oh,
Oh,
someone's in trouble.
separation rolled through again by Cross. Asuka looking for the Asuka lock and looking to put Nikki away. Looking to put Nikki
oh
away.
shit. Oh shit.
Are the Kabuki Warriors? Terrible position for Nikki Cross. There's not much way out of this. Except that. By Alexa.
Oh. Oh, damn.
By Zayn. There are bodies everywhere. And I think that's about all Alexa Bliss had left. Maybe it's enough. We've had elbows and spears.
So describe what you had just seen there.
Alexa Bliss, Twisted Blissing, Asuka's back.
As they come. Remember, Nikki is
What part are you on? Is it just that got to that part?
I will say that I've probably been seeing things ahead of you,
Uh,
so
okay.
I want it. That's why I haven't been saying like too much description on what's going on.
That's okay. Go ahead. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind. I really don't mind. You can go ahead. You know, I expected that doing recording a reaction like this, so it's fine. It's a reaction. Go right away. Go right ahead.
Well, there's about to be.
You don't have to describe it. I'm not saying describe it. Just do your own reaction to it. I'm not saying describe it.
There was a close sequence there. It was a pretty awesome sequence.
Ooh, damn. Ooh, close.
Like a reverse doomsday device in a way.
Yeah, they just finished showing that part for me. Yeah, you don't have to, like I say, you don't have to describe it. Just you can react to it. You know, like, oh shit, you know, that's fine.
What a great performance by Nikki. And again, Bliss blasted off the apron as the Kabuki Warriors continue to dominate, though. Kyrie almost ran into Asuka.
Oh.
To get out of harm's way. Nobody home for Asuka, who goes shoulder to the post, and now
Ooh.
And Nikki Cross, though, with a kick. Nikki, oh, and there's that spinning neck breaker again.
Oh, purge. They always forget that's called the purge.
Wait, it's called the Purge.
Yeah, in NXT it was called. Oh, a sec. Yeah, new tag team champions. But yeah, no, it used to be called the Purge in NXT. That's what Nikki's finisher used to be called. It should still be called that.
Well, I guess because she isn't part, like, she's not Insanity. Sanity's not a thing anymore. So
Yeah.
it made sense to call it the Purge, I guess, for that. But,
Yeah. Well,
how long have Nikki and Alexa been tag team partners?
early last year, I believe, right? Early to mid last year.
And were they coming up in NXT around the same time? Or
no, Alexa. I believe Alexa was out of NXT before Nikki showed up. Oh, Nikki became Nikki Cross.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I got admit that was a solid opener. You know, considering it had little nor story, but yeah, it was a good one.
My crew. Got my crew on the screen. I don't care about anything else.
The last several months, you've bragged about being untouchable, but tonight that will inevitably come to an end because you have to defend your Intercontinental Championship against Daniel Bryan. So, what are your thoughts heading into your match?
Is that an inevitability, though? Is it inevitable? Because, let's talk about inevitability. Everybody talked about the match at Elimination Chamber, the 3-on-1 against...
What I will say about I kind of don't understand Zayn's outfit.
Yeah,
Like Cesaro's, of course, has his name just stylized. I don't know if that's the proper word, but it's as if it was like a clothing brand, which is essentially his outfit. And then Shinsuke has the red and black, which has been a theme for his outfits for a while. But
yeah,
like Zayn's, I'm used to the punk ska kind of look compared to what looks to be like he just got drafted into the army.
yeah. His outfit probably needs a bit of work.
But for tonight, the night of WrestleMania, as well as probably the night after, you can get buy one, get one, $1 off tees on the WWE shop. We are in no way sponsored by WWE.
Yeah,
A good segue if I was going to, try and be a commentator or try and, just work for the WWE in some capacity.
yeah.
Tonight only, buy one t-shirt and get one for $1 and save up to 50% off championship titles only at WWEshop.com.
This mask makes me super fast.
Oh my god, this fucking movie looks so fucking stupid.
The WWE is hosting a tournament.
This guy is taking on that guy.
Look, it's
That was the coolest thing ever.
I will say it looks more enjoyable in a different way compared to some of the other WWE films.
Yeah,
Because I feel like it's a Netflix WWE film.
NXT Women's Champion, the MMA expert Shayna Baszler. Can she knock off the man, Becky Lynch, in the biggest match of her career? Lynch versus Baszler, still to come tonight.
I do like that they're still doing the 3D graphics.
yeah. Okay. So we already know this match is most likely not going to happen. Do you think somebody's going to replace Elias?
Well, let's see. Is John Cena in a match?
I believe it's tonight. He's in the Firefly Funhouse match.
You know what? I think it's gonna be Gronk.
You think he's going to be Gronk?
He's gonna come down there and it's like, you know what? I'm backing up Elias. I like his music because he has poor taste in fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well have poor taste in music. So he goes over and backs up, represents Elias, and fights Corbin. And Corbin doesn't have his little crew with him. So,
We are in the presence right now of royalty, Michael. I figured you'd enjoy this.
Oh,
WrestleMania. And well, Elias, he's nowhere to be found. And if you're wondering why, take a look.
And to the capacity.
yeah, you Lion Kingdom.
And as Elias finished his performance, he was ambushed, attacked from
To truly Lion King Elias, you need to have Elias's child. If he has a child, you need to have Elias's child somewhere in the distance watching this happen.
Yeah, yelling no.
No.
True. Whee!
falling some 15 feet to the concrete below.
Hey, he's practicing social distancing very well. Vertically, though.
I mean, if that's what it takes to do social distancing for some people, I feel like that's a little over the top, throwing people off of high ledges.
Yeah.
It's just like you're not 6 feet.
Second win at WrestleMania in a row. So, referee, I demand that Elias is forced to.
And the ref is just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You raise the king's hand in victory.
Elias? Is it Elias?
It's Elias.
Elias is indeed here.
Oh.
So much for Baron Corbin out here.
Okay, I guess he survived that deadly fall. Okay. I guess he was able to get to that medical facility.
Look, man, it was one day.
Really? I mean, the way they touted it, they sound like they were replacing Elias with somebody else. You know?
Who could replace Elias? No one. That's the proper answer, and that is always going to be the answer.
Yeah.
I mean, just think of, like, I feel like it would be a mixed reaction for Elias coming out if it was in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, yeah, Elias. Wait, you're cheering for Elias against Corbin? What is going on? It's like, oh, okay, that guitar shot was pretty cool. It's nice that he isn't getting blasted with his own guitar for once.
Yeah. Just weird. It's like they made a whole big deal out of it. Like, oh, he may not make it, and he made it. Okay.
Well, they're like, you know what? It would be foolish of us to not utilize someone who is healthy, and Elias needs exposure.
I'm thinking that somebody was supposed to replace him, but the replacement decided to no-show WrestleMania because of like personal health reasons. I think that's what happened. Elias's replacement like no-showed, and it's like,
I mean,
just have Elias show up.
Let's talk about some people that could have replaced Elias to see if that was part of the plan. Hall of Famer JBL could have just been like, you know what? I love his music, and then he goes out and just destroys Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Who else do we have on the roster? Let's do a little back and forth. Who do you think could have replaced Elias other than himself that would have come out for him?
Or come out from... no. God damn. I'm stumped. I mean...
Yeah, see? It's harder to think of people who, like...
Oh, no, wait. Chad Gable. Chad Gable would make sense. Like if they had him there, it would make sense.
All right.
I got one. I got one.
I would say if all this wasn't going on, Roman Reigns would pull double duty and just be like, I'm sick of Corbin. And he comes out and just decimates Corbin.
Yeah.
And then like goes back as if it's just like, all right, that's done.
Yeah.
John, what is a victory on this stage of WrestleMania mean for the career of one of these superstars?
Look, WrestleMania is where the showcase of the immortals. Look, what you do on Monday Night Raw, what you do on Friday
You know, that's one of my least favorite phrases for WrestleMania is showcase of the immortals. I don't know why. It's just like I've watched so many good and bad WrestleManias. That headline, that tagline is just like mixed for me.
Well, I mean, showcase of the immortals only works in the sense that Vince McMahon and WWE always tote this as larger than life and want it to be a bigger spectacle than most people think it is. So calling it Showcase of the Immortals, it's just like, do you remember old WrestleManias and stuff that was going on? Do you think this is going to live in infamy for some reason? Probably not, but I guess it helps get the crowd going and kind of you keep repeating it and it sets a certain mindset in your head as well as the fans' heads that it's just like this is going to be something memorable for a lifetime, where sometimes it is. There's moments like I would go with WrestleMania moments, which is a better term to use because there are WrestleMania moments. Like there are parts where we can remember about different WrestleManias that were just like, oh, that was awesome, or that was so bad that I still remember it. But
Yeah.
kind of like,
yeah. Man, remember WrestleMania 31? They wouldn't show up about WrestleMania moments. They would not shut up throughout all WrestleMania 31. Just, this is gonna be a WrestleMania moment, WrestleMania moment, WrestleMania moment. I'm like, when you say it, it doesn't make it a moment. Like, yes, Rusev in a tank is definitely a WrestleMania moment. Triple H coming out as the Terminator is a WrestleMania moment. You know? But not every single thing that happens at WrestleMania is a WrestleMania moment. It happened at WrestleMania, it doesn't make it a moment.
Well, I want to say for quite a few people, repeating something like that is not going to work on them. But then there's a select few where they're just like, they can absorb everything that the commentators and everyone else is saying to them. So it's like, if they keep repeating WrestleMania moment, then it gets into their head and they start to think, yeah, it's WrestleMania.
Is that it?
No.
You're saying?
I was saying it's like, it starts to get in people's heads, certain people's heads, where it's like, oh yeah, that was a WrestleMania moment. Where it's like, if you like look back on it years later, it's like, do you remember that? Was that a memorable thing? It's like, no, not really. But if you're told that it's a WrestleMania moment constantly, and if you happen to absorb as much of WWE's content as a lot of us do, and they keep showing certain scenes and matches and stuff that were considered WrestleMania moments, then eventually it kind of gets into your head. That
Yeah.
it changes your perception of things. So I think that's just kind of their way. Like, you may not think it's a WrestleMania moment now, but I'm sure down the line, if you watch enough and absorb enough of the content, it's going to get in your head that it's like, yeah, that's a WrestleMania moment. And that's just all part of their way.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
I hope it doesn't end like this.
Ooh, damn. Corbin sold that beautifully.
Wraps the arm, hooks the leg, and Corbin at 2. Another near fall for Elias. And a great cover by Elias. Watch this knee. Bang!
Oh, that was a nice knee.
I want to say because of the lack of like people as well as the lack of staff, that there's less of an excuse or reason for someone to get a bad angle on something. So everything looks better, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, a bit. Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! Stop that! That was all right.
It was a solid match.
It was a solid TV match. It was a solid TV match. I don't think I've ever heard Elias' theme.
No, nobody ever really has.
It's not bad.
I will be back.
I'll be right here. Them's the breaks, boy. He's 2-1 at WrestleMania. I believe Corbin's like 2-1 at WrestleMania.
I think it's a travesty, but it is a huge win for Elias.
Hey WWE Universe.
This is the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Download WWE Supercard for free.
And take down your opponents with Flair.
Download Season 6 of WWE Supercard right now.
And show them what happens when the man comes around.
This right here is the new papadilla, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Latin for better than the sandwich.
It's a pizza that they did this with. That's all it is. It's a pizza that they did this with. That's what papadilla is. It's a pizza that they did this with. That's all it is, folks. That's all it is.
WWE superstars work out here. You're awesome. Wow. Thank you, Miz. I think I got this, Rose.
Haters can hate. You stay awesome.
You're right. Thanks, Miz.
You completely crushed it today, man.
Wow. Thank you.
You're the most must-see WWE superstar of all time.
Green steel.
And here in the state-of-the-art WWE Performance Center, the athletic hub of WWE here in Orlando, Florida, plenty of titles on the line this weekend at WrestleMania. But coming up next, Becky Lynch faces the toughest test of her reign as Raw Women's Champion.
Oh, this is next. Oh shit. Oh boy.
It's interesting.
In the first hour, I'm surprised.
Okay, so because of the fact that this is coming up, do you think that the matches are more there's less matches, but it gives more time for the wrestlers. So there's not going to be matches where it's just like 2 minutes and then it's done. It's more the matches have to be drawn out.
Yeah, it's a possibility. It's one of the positives I can say about it being 2 nights is that, there's more. It gives more time to the 16 plus matches they're showing this weekend. Yeah, because we're on right now. We're technically only on match 3. We're only on match 3. I believe we have roughly like 5 more matches left tonight. I'm surprised they're putting this in the first hour, to be honest.
Well, maybe because, it probably could go on later, but I'm also thinking of my BS matches that will be going on during this WrestleMania, and thinking like those may be saved for later on.
Yeah.
But since this is all like pre-recorded and stuff, they don't. I don't know.
I just find it interesting that this is only the third match. Or is it technically? Yeah, only the third match.
When I take that title, it will destroy Becky Lynch. What Becky Lynch can expect at WrestleMania is to lose.
You want to put your hands on the man. You want to sink your little rat's teeth into my flesh. Do I look like prey to you? I do believe in my bones that you are underestimated.
You gotta wonder where Becky goes after. Because I think Baszler's gonna win the title. You gotta wonder where Becky's gonna go from here for a bit.
Well, there was a shot of Ronda at WWE at the Performance Center, I believe. So let's say she loses the title, and then she has to be, I don't know, something happens to where her and Ronda team up. Ronda is supported by Becky, but then possibly betrayed by Becky later on down the line after like Ronda wins the title against Baszler.
Yeah. And yeah. See this. Yeah. No, I agree. I see it being like Ronda versus Shayna versus Becky, like a big triple threat. Now, see, this truck would have been so amazing if not for the fact they've consistently showed over the last couple of weeks on Raw.
See, because I have not followed it, I have not checked out the last couple. This is somewhat of a surprise to me.
Yeah.
I'm wondering when they're going to advertise the Becky Lynch truck that you can buy off the WWE shop.
Low key, Shayna Baszler's theme is one of my favorite current WWE themes. I don't know why, it just works for me. And it's one of those themes that just gets stuck in my head. Like at one moment I'll be in the kitchen and I just start like tapping the counter to the beat of her song. I'm like, I don't know, it just gets stuck in my head.
I mean, for me, it's out of the current lineup, I would still say that the Fiend's theme song, I mean, other than Shinsuke Nakamura's, I'm always down for Shinsuke Nakamura's theme songs, mainly because one of those, like his evil theme song is my ringtone.
Oh, the
but
evil one.
yeah,
Yeah,
with the with the Japanese rapping.
yeah. My brother's wife's is the his face one. Cause
I
she, yeah,
the Fiend's theme song I have saved on one of my one of my Spotify playlists.
yeah. I'm curious to see how long this match will go. I really am.
So I'm gonna say 15 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to put. I'm gonna.
You say 15. I say about 10 to 15. Because you gotta show at least Becky giving some effort, you know? Can't just be Shayna squashes Becky the end.
Well, I'm gonna. I have my stopwatch on my phone ready, and I'm gonna start it as soon as the introduction ends
Yeah,
and start.
yeah, I have mine going right now because I've been time stamping the beginning of all the matches and stuff. So I'm keeping an eye on my end as well. Because we're about to hit an hour in a few minutes.
Baszler is the first superstar to ever win an elimination chamber match by eliminating the entire field by themselves. That is how Baszler captured this opportunity.
I don't know about going into punching with Shayna.
As much as I know Becky is prepared for this matchup and studied up on Baszler. Look at this early on. Both superstars exchanging blows here to start this off, and Becky Lynch has got to be careful. She's getting into a fight, a fist fight. Oh, wait a minute. And then a Kirifuda clutch. Go for the Kirifuda clutch.
Smart move, smart move.
Who rolls outside the ring. And Baszler's right there on Becky's tail. Right in front of us. Remember, title cannot change hands via count out or disqualification. Baszler can only win via pinfall.
Is that Byron? That's
It's Byron and Tom. Yeah. They have Cole and JBL representing SmackDown and Byron and Tom representing Raw. I'm assuming the kickoff stuff they showed was filmed before Corey decided to opt out of helping commentate WrestleMania. Ooh.
always looks a little devastating.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch understands this is a different type of battle that you are in when you are competing against Shayna Baszler. Tosses Baszler back inside the ring. Lynch has said it herself. I went from prey to predator. It will shatter Baszler if she's taken out by Lynch here at WrestleMania. Now going to the top, and the drop kick puts Baszler on her back. Yeah, but Becky Lynch, you see, aggravating the lower back in the process. The last thing you want is an injury to deal with if you're in the ring with Shayna Baszler, especially. And now Becky Lynch hammering away on Baszler.
Yeah.
So, what would you think of? I feel like there would be like a submission sequence to finish out the match between the two.
Yeah.
Where like I want to say Shayna wins, but the way that it goes about, it's like Becky tries to do the disarmer, Shayna reverses it into the coquina clutch.
Yeah, the careful clutch. Yeah. No, I was about to bring you brought it up first. I was going to bring that up too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see Becky tapping. I see her doing the pass out thing.
Which, I mean, would kind of add her to the list of women that Shayna has made pass out during this, or with her move.
Yeah, because technically Shayna's only been beaten by Kyrie and Rhea. Those are only two people who have actually legit beaten her, not counting Battle Royale or the War Games, you know, just in singles competition. God damn.
Oh.
Oh.
Taking a move from a legend.
Oh. Oh. I think she calls that the manhandle slam. I think that's what they were calling it originally.
Missed opportunity to call it the man bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
How often do you know of Becky Lynch going off the top rope for stuff?
A couple of times. She doesn't do it all that frequently, but she does. She is part of her repertoire. Ooh, nice. Part of me's kind of pissed we still haven't gotten Becky versus Ronda one-on-one. I thought a one-on-one match would have been good between the two.
I mean, whether or not that happens between Becky, I feel like it may happen between her and Charlotte.
Yeah.
Like, if they utilize Ronda well, then eventually there will be a match with her versus Charlotte, or her versus Ronda, or maybe both. Probably not another triple threat, just to showcase each person's skills.
Yeah.
It's an interesting maneuver.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, I see what you mean, yeah. That's nice.
Kira Fuda. I don't know why I said Kokina.
That's okay. I correct you. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I guess I was just thinking of Samoa Joe.
Ooh. Ooh. That's one of my favorite new things she does. Is Shayna does just I'm gonna grab you and just throw you into this for a couple times.
Well, wasn't it? Someone else did that, didn't they? And like messed. I feel like it was a tag team with Charlotte and Becky versus the Kabuki Warriors, and I think Charlotte did that same exact thing to Kyrie, messed her up.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Oh, here we go.
No.
It is absolute desperation mode right now for Becky Lynch.
Oh.
She has got to escape now. Somehow.
Was trying to get to the ropes, but she could be down to the canvas. Wait a minute, cover by Lynch.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, that was like 8 8 minutes or so.
No, that's the same way Kyrie won the NXT title from her. She got chumped the same exact way. I'm shit.
History repeats itself.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Or you know what? In a way, she just doesn't learn.
Man, I was hoping those rumors about Vince not being impressed with Shayna weren't true. You know what? It's like not only did Becky retain, but on top of that, she won the exact same way Kyrie won. Oh my god! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Because think about it, who's next? Who's next for Becky? Are they just gonna roll Ronda back in, and that's it?
Yeah, Ronda will be back.
Fuck. I'm sorry. Fuck off, man. No wonder they placed it early on. No, they placed it before the IC title match. You know? I don't.
Glad that there are title matches in the pre-show.
That wasn't even. And you said it wasn't even 10 minutes, right? It was like just 9 minutes.
It was. So when I started, it was like a little under. It was almost 9 minutes.
So Hyundai and WWE are joining forces this year to learn what drives, what inspires, and what motivates people to seek better, to want better, to need better. And then we'll do better together, touching the lives of WWE.
Oh man, I'm not a happy camper right now, man. That
Look for WWE and Hyundai in your home.
I heard the rumor like Vince wasn't impressed when like the crowd wouldn't react to like Shayna and stuff like that, and like I guess her dominance elimination chamber didn't help either. Oh man, that's not the first time they do that either.
What happened to me?
What the hell?
People have no idea how much pain he's in physically.
What the hell is this?
I feel like it's playing into.
Sorry, hold that thought. I'm watching this Taker commercial.
I'm going to go out with a match befitting the Undertaker. That's what separates being good and great and being a legend.
Okay. Limited series event. Oh shit. Oh man. That looks good. Oh man, I can't wait to see that. Oh.
So maybe they're actually gonna like. Nowadays, I don't know about the Undertaker. Like, is it like he has to keep going? Like he personally feels like he needs to keep going, or is it just like WWE is like you need to keep coming here and keep doing your thing? But Undertaker has done so much.
Yeah. That's why I'm surprised, because that's something I definitely want to check out, is that one. Because he's being more like, Mark has been more like open about things. What the hell? The Great Liberator. So there you go. That's why he's dressed like a soldier, like a member of the resistance, like an army resistance.
which is I don't know if he's gonna be the Great Liberator. He needs maybe a Rage Against the Machine kind of theme song, not his like ska punk. Let's skank. Gronk is all about it.
Yeah. Man, my mind's still on what the fuck happened in that women's title match, if I'm being honest.
Hey, don't worry about it. That's over now. Let's go on to this match.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna ignore the fact that this is the second time they've done this in the last 3 years. No, wait, 2 years. Let's not forget they did this to Asuka at WrestleMania 34. It's the only difference being that Shayna didn't win the Royal Rumble.
Let's see if he can earn this victory here tonight over Daniel Bryan, or if Daniel Bryan can wrestle away the Intercontinental title. What do you think of the burgeoning friendship between Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak? It all started back in Elimination Chamber, John, when Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak had a match.
The only other thing I can think of why they did it, but it makes me afraid of the other 2 world title matches, is they want a crowd there when Shayna beats her. That's the only other thing I can think of that they would do this. They want a legit crowd there when like Becky loses. That's the only thing I can think of. It's the only thing other thing I can think of.
If that was the idea, then all the titles that they consider like big draws, everyone retains. So
that's where I'm really fucking scared for Lesnar McIntyre, because Drew deserves that world title, man. He really does.
Pretty much everyone that's gone up against Lesnar has deserved the title. Lesnar is a force of his own, but to have him always have the title and to always destroy every single person for the title is ridiculous.
And what's funny is apparently, according to McIntyre, Lesnar's a cool guy. According to him, Lesnar's a cool guy.
Well,
I'm like,
Lesnar, I've hardly heard anything bad about Lesnar being like an asshole or anything like that. I just feel like it's just how it's booked, which is just insane.
yeah.
And at some point, John, you have to realize when is frustration going to set in for Daniel Bryan.
See, what do you think about Sami being like the kind of cowardly heel?
It's my reasoning behind why I wasn't a big fan of Seth Rollins being the cowardly heel is the fact that like you are a very skilled wrestler. We've seen your work elsewhere. You know, you're a very skilled wrestler. And while your chicken shit heel work is good, you're still a skilled wrestler, you know? I want to see a match between you two without like a whole bunch of shenanigans, you know? Mm. Did he say he said JBL said Drew Gulak. Really? What the? Oh my god.
Come on, that's to be expected.
Sick!
None of this needs to happen.
I just want to see an actual match between these two. I did love that. Let him go, let him go, let him go. It's like
was the one that knocked out the coaches of Sami Zayn, who was out here to do nothing but help coach Sami. Okay, John. Oh, and a kick right to the hamstring.
Do you think you could take a kick from Daniel Bryan?
an actual legit he kicks me in the chest.
Your choice. He kicks you in the chest, or he kicks you in the back, closer to the back of the neck.
I don't know. I mean, I already have knee problems, back problems. A kick to the chest will just equal everything out on every part of my body right now that hurts. So why not? You know?
That moment at WrestleMania that King called WrestleMania was one of the greatest moments I've ever seen. And I've been around a long time. Off the top rope, missile drop kick to the champion. Bryan into a kip up, and Daniel Bryan is exactly where he wants to be right now. Complete control.
Oh.
It's weird that the best match so far has been the women's tag title match so far.
I mean, this match is also pretty good if you think about in a way of all the buildup. Like, Zayn is kind of, well, not kind of. Zayn is like a heel, and he tends to just run away from situations and try and like cheat his way to victory. But with his fellow members incapacitated or not around his corner, and it's Bryan and Gulak, how will he possibly retain the title?
Yeah.
Like he's going to retain the title, and it's going to be through some like last second kind of BS.
Yeah, if you're that Sammy, that's called when you actually wrestle again. And not just run away.
Never seen anybody talk quite as much as Sami Zayn during a match. He talks all the time, not even in the match.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Bryan.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Oh, here it goes.
Here comes Bryan. Sami Zayn.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's not gonna be it.
No, it's not.
Gonna be stomped on? Yeah.
Oh, this is one of my favorite things he does now. When he grabs both their arms and just stomps a mud hole in them.
Feel like that's not good guy Daniel Bryan.
I hate Sami Zayn's guts, so I'm gonna beat his head in. Daniel Bryan. Totally different thing from heel Bryan.
The second person thrown into the
Oh,
at least
not not surprised. I love how Gulak, not Gulak. I love how Raleigh and Gronk are there.
And it is.
Shh. Okay. There was a tiny bit there that was good. A tiny little bit there that was good. Look at the camera. Like that much. That much that was good. The rest was just what I expected. Zayn shenanigans.
Zaynigans.
Zaynigans. Thank you. Zaynigans. I gotta trademark that before WWE gets their hands on it. Yeah, Zaynigans. Which kind of sounds like a restaurant wacky shit on the walls.
Or Samigans.
Samigans.
Samigans. With stuff.
That sounds more like a sitcom about a restaurant where they throw shit on the walls.
Where smiles matter most.
Yeah, I wasn't smiling after that women's title match. Yeah, wow. As far as I can count, still got another 4 matches left. I can't wait to check that one out.
Wrestling is a challenge on a daily basis. And when that's gone all of a sudden, there's kind of a void.
When they gave him the news he had to retire, daily life was hard for him. Sleep was pretty much non-existent.
It wasn't until I had that second surgery when I was like, my neck doesn't hurt at all. That was the first thing I thought.
I saw the
Yeah. Yeah, he found out that he realized he could wrestle again after the mountain bike accident on Sheamus' YouTube workout show. That's where he realized it's like, maybe I can still do this again. I definitely want to check that one out. I still refuse to watch the one about when Bryan originally retired. I still refuse to watch that one. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Plus, he's back too. Who cares?
So, you refuse to watch it because he's back? So it's kind of just like
pointless.
Yeah. Or is it because there's just something about knowing what he went through that you're just like, I don't want to see that again?
Originally, it was the former, then became the latter. No, it was originally like I couldn't because I'm like, I can't. I love this guy and I can't watch him talking about leaving. Then after he came back, then it's like, what's the point of watching it? He's back. Please, for the love of God, guys, make this a great match.
So, what if, and this is a long shot prediction, out of this triple threat match, 2 members, let's say just because it's going to be, so we have Kofi for the New Day, and it looks like Jimmy for the Usos. If they both get the tag team title belts at the same time, Miz and Morrison lose, but now there has to be a tag team that is formed with Jimmy and Kofi. It can't be New Day and Usos. It's combined to become the new Usos or Uso Day.
Yeah. Oh, that would be interesting.
Does it happen? Will it happen? I think it might be happening.
What a couple of months it's been for this man, returning to the WWE for the first time in a decade, winning the tag team titles with The Miz back at Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia, and now here tonight, defending the gold in a...
This is a weird tag title ladder match. It's just bizarre.
Gotta make the most of what you got.
John Morrison, since he won Tough Enough 3, to me has always had unlimited potential, and he's reaped a lot of it. Tonight, he can create a moment that will live in infamy. Three tremendous athletes. There's no telling what they will do in this ladder match here tonight for the tag.
So I have Usos, and you said you have Morrison.
So realistically, I have Morrison, but if I'm going to make some outlandish prediction, I say the New Day and Usos both grab belts and they both become champions together.
Or like it's too close to call, so at the next pay-per-view or whatever, they make it a New Day versus Usos for the tag titles.
I feel like that wouldn't.
Ooh. Oh. Dude, we're only a few seconds in. I'm already enjoying this match more than the last match.
Now all three men outside the ring and are going to look for the ladder of their choice. Three ladders in the ring now.
Oh, I thought they were going to have like a ladder sword fight or something. Just clash each other.
I feel like, okay, I was going to say, I feel like falling off the ladder in this area is going to sound so much more.
Ooh. Yeah.
Because of how, like, I feel like the ring is a little bit smaller than normal rings that they wrestle in.
Yeah.
Just the fact that it's just like there isn't as much of a crowd. There isn't a crowd, so the sound of the crowd can't kind of mask the sound of them hitting the mat hard, which someone is going to do.
Yeah.
He has truly become a global phenomenon. Snapmare takedown by Morrison, of course. Kofi Mania dominating WrestleMania last year. Kofi would go on to win the WWE Championship.
You know what's funny? We're 5 matches in, and the no crowd thing hasn't really bothered me.
It's more for I notice how the crowd mask certain things and how certain wrestlers act, or how they would probably act if there was people.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Jimmy Uso going to grab him, going to try to drag himself to the top of the ladder. Kofi Kingston trying to intercept on the other side.
This is the first time you're seeing a match like this where it's an individual trying to win both tag titles. This is the first time I've ever seen it like this.
Kofi, can he grab the titles and win the tag team gold? Morrison trying to continue the match. Yeah, trying to retain for grab the left arm of Kofi. Miz and Morrison can't get those titles down. And now Kofi down a couple of runs. Morrison up toward the top of the ladder. This could be John Morrison's opportunity. Morrison's there. Can he retain the championship? Trying to steady the ladder now. He's not quite close enough. I don't think he's trying to actually move the ladder over. It's not quite in position. Now it's Jimmy Uso from underneath who grabs the leg of Morrison and trying to drag him down now back into the ring. Yeah, unlucky by Morrison.
Ooh.
In the wrong position. I think Morrison had a chance right there to grab the titles. The Usos, to me, since they came in from day one, all they ever wanted to be is
Best kicks in the biz, John Morrison.
such respect for these guys.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All respect to the New Day. I think they are the standard bearer of this generation of tag teams. And now Kofi kicks.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Caught up in the ladder, and now Uso and Morrison have him where he wants him. And now Kofi ducked off.
Oh, damn.
Onto the floor. Up over the top rope goes Kofi.
That was pretty cool what he did.
Oh yeah.
Trying to create another WrestleMania moment, but his athleticism gets him into trouble this time as Morrison and Jimmy Uso dump Kofi Mania. From behind now, John Morrison. If Morrison can clear Uso out of the ring, he'd have a clear path to the top.
Woo!
Slides underneath the ladder, and now Morrison got lucky.
I love that. Oh yeah, all right. There's a hole in the ladder. Slap.
Sometime in a triple threat, you just have to get a little lucky. Maybe that's exactly what Morrison did. Maybe this is his chance to get those championships. Look at this. And now John Morrison. Ladder in hand. And
Yeah, set up a ladder in the corner, which I feel he'll use to do his finisher off of someone.
Didn't see who. Ooh.
Also just chop a guy's chest in half if you want to too. Jimmy again. And now Morrison stunned. Those shots echoing through the Performance Center here in Orlando. And now Morrison placed up on the top rope by Uso. Bounced face first off the ladder.
That's gonna be so. I don't know. I guess if you've done it enough times, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Yeah, neither of them are like, neither of them have, well, both of them have had plenty of ladder matches, so.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh
Okay.
boy.
That was
Hold on a sec. Oh! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
I was kind of right, but that was still that was nice to see.
That was beautiful.
Devastating move by Morrison. Athleticism reminds you of a young Kurt Hennig. Mr. Perfect. And Morrison just now clears Uso out of the ring, and it could be clear sailing for John Morrison. Set up the ladder, walk to the top, and grab the titles. What a performance so far in this match by John Morrison. And Morrison may have a free walk to those titles right now to get up the ladder, and you got it.
Oh.
Morrison taking his time to steady the ladder, middle of the ring. Grab the goal. And Kofi Kingston launches himself top rope.
Oh! Oh, nice. Very nice.
How many times do you think Kofi is gonna jump off stuff and land in position?
Somebody can make a montage and it'd probably be an hour long. Times Kofi has jumped off of something and landed somebody else's arms.
If it was an hour long, that would only go through maybe 2 years.
Yeah, it's true.
And Kofi comes up hobbled as well.
I also noticed that his Kofi's ring attire is colored in, not fully, but it's
Yeah.
mostly colored in.
Yeah. I feel like it's probably like counting down to Xavier's return. So as months go along, each part starts slowly get colored in until it's fully colored, which means he returns.
That would make sense.
Bodies and furniture everywhere here. These three men pulling out all the stops in this matchup. Throwing caution to the wind.
Oh, God damn it, Kofi.
All for an opportunity at the SmackDown Tag Team titles. There, Kofi. And Kofi Kingston somehow here just trying to drag himself back to his feet. Can he do it? Jimmy Uso balancing himself on a ladder and on the barricade. Gonna run the barricade. Oh my God! Kingston just launched the ladder into Uso, who just
God damn.
falls off the barricade. John, watch this. For what Uso had planned, it didn't work. You tripping? I know you got heart. Kofi Kingston saying, "I know you got heart, but I gotta keep you down with a."
What is he setting up?
Something really stupid. So the usual of Kofi. The usual Kofi.
I mean, it could just be he lightly taps Jimmy's head onto the ladder, like very lightly, and that's it. See, like that. And that's all. No jumping off of high ledges or turnbuckles onto Jimmy there.
Yeah. You think he would take? Oh wait, no, Morrison's already out. Never mind. Yeah, we'll see.
Meanwhile, looking the back corner of your screen, John Morrison has climbed to the top rope, and Kofi Kingston playing great defense there, not allowing Morrison to get involved. These guys are beating the hell out of each other. It's all for the SmackDown.
What if it was a dual splash to the ladder?
Ooh.
It's not gonna be though.
Well, I get in a way they're kind of helping each other with spot. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh! Oh my God. Oh. Ooh. That was really close to the ladder too. Ooh. That was really close to that ladder. Oh damn. This is what happens when we combine three high flying competitors with a ladder match. You know, you just get quality. You really get quality. Jesus Christ.
All three of these men trying to fight through the pain, trying to somehow capture the gold. This is what WrestleMania
This could be the start of the finish.
Could be.
Not saying that Uso's gonna win.
To the top of the ladder to grab the gold. Very rarely does hype of an event live up to that hype. You talk about the great athleticism coming to this match. This could be a classic. It is living up to everything it has been billed as. Kofi Kingston doing everything he can to crawl and grab at Jimmy Uso. Jimmy continues to climb now to the top of the ladder. Reaching up there, still trying to get up to the titles. Kofi Kingston. Jimmy with a right hand. Teetering high above the ring yet again, and Kofi knocked off the ladder. Jimmy barely hanging on.
What kind of punch was that?
I don't know.
I feel like that was a shot to the groin.
I mean, it's technically no DQ, so groin or not, it was legal.
Unbelievable what we're watching. Now Kofi trying to readjust his body to get to the outside to grab the tag team championships. Kofi's almost there. Kofi fingertips away. All he's got to do is unclip the titles, but there's John Morrison. John Morrison now on the other side of the ladder, intercepting Kingston.
Ooh.
And Jimmy Uso's completely out of the ring. John Morrison reaching up, and now at the top of the ladder, Kingston and Morrison. Now John
Ooh.
Morrison. This is Kofi's
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, don't.
Kofi Mania. John Morrison, though, trying to drag Kingston off and protect his tag.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ow. 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 Okay, I'd rather take a Brian kick to the chest than whatever John Morrison just took right now. Oh, damn. My chest hurting just looking at that.
Let's see how this gets flipped on someone.
Now as Kofi's in the middle of the ring, Jimmy Uso with a ladder of his own, and now the tug of war begins. And a bridge has been made between ladder and
I think the scariest spot I've ever seen with the ladder setup like that was at Selena del Sol. You remember that match? The Selena del Sol one? Where he just flipped over and landed ass first with a Uso on the ladder. Oh.
This setup makes me think of like in the WWE games where you can do this kind of thing, or exactly this kind of thing, but it's like you can a ladder against something else and it's supposed to set up for something really cool, but it never really works out because the ladder moves out of place, or someone, like if you're playing against a computer, someone takes the ladder away so you can't do your cool jumping move.
Yeah.
Or the person gets off the ladder and knocks you off.
Yeah. These are, folks, these are my legit reactions when I just into something that's just me. Just like, oh man. Oh, I thought he was gonna toss on Jimmy.
Just an extra FU.
Yeah. I think my favorite time when metal was thrown at somebody was when John Cena threw the steel steps right into Bray Wyatt's face. Like he just tossed him out of the ring into like Bray's face, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Morrison is almost there, almost an opportunity to retain here. John Morrison going to retain the. And wait a minute. Kofi Kingston climbing the ladder.
Oh. What you think might happen may not happen.
We'll see.
Now it's Kofi Kingston's turn, but what a kick by Morrison. Even more miraculous. How is Jimmy Uso conscious? How is Uso back in this match? Unbelievable.
Because he's Jimmy Uso. Did you not see his father fall off Hell in a Cell at one time? His family's really resilient.
Someone cried.
John Morrison, high above the ring, battling for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Everybody has their hands on the
So,
are they all gonna dangle from the? Wait, whoa, what the fuck? They can't let go. If they let go, wait.
So it started.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow.
It started.
Okay.
It's gonna be my BS plan. So, but it turned out to be my actual prediction. So either way, I win.
Yeah. Easily best match of the night so far. Easily best match of the night so far. And a clever ending too. Because I was honestly fine with any of these three teams winning. Like, I kind of did want Usos. I was fine with either of these three teams winning, to be honest. That is clever. I admit, that is a clever fucking ending. That's a clever ending. I'm going to get into a favorite match so far, WrestleMania. Favorite match of Mania thus far, so.
I'll give you that. Just waiting on my BS match of the night.
So I wonder if that was the plan, if all the other three were going to be involved as well. Wonder if that was going to be a plan too. Like, three of them gets knocked out, three of them go up, and that still happens. Wonder if that was going to be still the plan.
I feel like that couldn't. I don't think so. Because
you don't think so?
I feel like it was believable to do that during a triple threat tag team than it is to have three extra people in the match who are all gonna try and do their thing. And like, I just feel like it wouldn't be believable to have three people, one person from each of the teams, go up and do that if there were three other people laying around.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but it's like I said earlier in the match. Just what happens when you get three very capable wrestlers in a ladder match together. You just get some quality stuff, and that was what I was expecting. Even without the other three, it still held up, and I like that.
Those are the three. Like, Jimmy and Jay are equal in terms of like players, I want to say.
Yeah.
So, in essence, you have, like, other than the Usos, you have the high flyer person of the team of each of the other teams in that ladder match.
Yeah. So we're
Big E to do a moonsault onto someone, although that would be ridiculous to see.
Here we go. Owens Rollins. This should be good. Oh yeah. Man, did you hear what they announced what they're doing with AOP now? That one of them's injured.
No.
They're apparently one of them got an injury, and they're gonna be out like 6 to 8 months. So they're sidelining the other AOP member as well. Yeah.
They're just like, all right, you guys are a tag team. One of you can't work, you both can't work.
Exactly. And it sucks too. Because they easily could have made they easily worked the other AOP member,
But I guess it's not as, they think it's not as intimidating if both members are not available?
I guess so. Now, who do you have for this match? I have Owens.
I mean, I'm going with Owens too.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like Rollins can eat the loss and still go on to reportedly feud with McIntyre. I wonder if Joe's going to get involved at all. Apparently, he's off his suspension like a couple weeks prior, before they taped WrestleMania. So I'm curious to see if he gets involved at all.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's maybe because they said he apparently they said he was good to go like a week before they start, like a week or two before they started taping Mania matches.
Like, because of the fact that WrestleMania tends to be the thing that wraps up stories a lot of the times, I feel like this is going to be wrapped up with Owens winning.
Yeah. I love that Owens promo from Raw last Monday. It was really good.
This whole match is going to be full of WrestleMania moments.
Yes, true WrestleMania moments. A god. Yeah. Oh, I'm not even gonna say it because it would just be a pun in this moment. Jeez Louise.
Oh, they do change the graphic on the ramp.
Yeah, they do. Oh, we're feeling it's only going to be. Something tells me it's only going to be like a 2.5, 3 hour show tonight. Because we're already on match 6.
That gives enough time for the supposedly last 2 matches of the night to be half an hour each.
Yeah. Oh, if tonight's the Universal title match, that's not going to be a long one though. I think did they say it was the Boneyard match tonight? Was it the Boneyard or the Firefly Funhouse match? I know it's one of those two. Has to be one of those two.
I forget. I was busy setting up other stuff while the kickoff was going on, so
I wasn't paying attention to kickoff either, to be honest.
I don't think the Boneyard match is tonight.
It's one of those 2 matches tonight, I think. I don't know.
I don't think the Boneyard match is tonight. Just like, of course, people can see later on whether or not I'm correct or wrong or whatever. But I feel like Undertaker needs to be on like the tail end of WrestleMania. So to have him on the first night would be kind of weird, just in the fact that it's like tradition at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this isn't a thing anymore. But to have him fight later on in the night and have some kind of interesting match is more now tradition. so I don't expect him to be here. Don't expect this match to be tonight.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. I forgot to ask, what do you think of this year's KO Mania shirt?
I have to get a look at his look at it again. From what I can see, I like it. Kind of wonder if they have to do like a KO Mania package with all the previous ones.
Yeah. I think Kevin Owens is one of my favorite like smack talkers during a match. I loved it, especially when it was a heel. Hey, there you go. WrestleMania moment. You say WrestleMania moment.
It's a WrestleMania moment.
Tossing Rollins back inside the ring. Rollins still trying to escape. Oh, wait a minute. Kevin Owens setting up here with Rollins.
Oh.
Onto the hardest part of the ring. Kevin Owens' plan completely backfired.
I wish they let him do his package pile driver.
And now Seth Rollins is taking control.
I think the stunner is fine, and his pop-up powerbomb was good, but I don't know, man. When you see him doing the steam driver, feels like that does the most damage in his repertoire. I know you can do it in the video games too. I remember playing 2K18, 17, and that was one of his signature moves was his steam driver.
Well, if he were to do Hackett's pile driver on the apron.
I mean, sorry, not on the apron per se, but just like in general.
No, I know what you mean in general. I'm just thinking like because they were like on the apron. I was thinking, what if he did it on the apron? But then that would be probably a little too much. Might be pushing it.
Yeah. Or a White Walker of that one time. He says you're gonna be a disappointment. You're a disappointment and stuff. And then I remember back to that match. Owens won the Universal title over Seth Rollins because Triple H helped. I'm like, you really want to continue with that statement?
What did you say on Raw? We're gonna be the one. We're gonna be the one to burn it down at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Just stomping around.
Yep. Oh. Nice DDT.
Spiking Rollins into the mat, and Kevin Owens desperately needed that offense.
Think about all the damage that Kevin Owens has suffered in this match to this point.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I'm counting in my head. I think Rollins has only ever lost once at WrestleMania, and that was against Orton at 31. He's won the rest.
Setting up for a cannonball.
Oh.
Owens wasting no time now. Owens going all the way to the top.
Doing the smart thing, trying to follow up on Seth Rollins off the top. Senton.
Nice.
Section of Rollins. Oh, and a kick out by the Monday Night Messiah.
Remember the impact of every single maneuver that Owens has just done. Take a look again. Off the top rope, hitting the senton, but remember the damage that's already been done to the lower back of Kevin Owens.
Nah.
Kevin Owens giving no safe haven to Seth Rollins.
Kevin Owens cannot afford the do.
Went for the pop-up power bomb. Trying to catch Rollins. Went for a cover. On Rollins. Rollins. Going for the stunner. And now Kevin Owens hit with an enziguri. Counter after counter.
Oh, nice.
Pure instinct.
Yeah.
What a sequence between these two superstars trying to put each other away.
I gotta say, like, not landing, but like getting in that position where you're just like lying on your neck, folded up, I feel like that's gotta help add to neck injuries to sell a move.
Yeah.
Use those words as motivation from Seth Rollins. Dangerous part of town here for Owens and Rollins.
On the top turnbuckle, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins.
Oh.
Trying to rip Rollins off the top turnbuckle.
Rollins trying to do whatever he can to hold on and block it.
Oh, to the eyes. Seth Rollins to the face of Owens.
Desperate but effective by Seth Rollins.
Oh.
I personally haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. Every time I think of that when Rollins does that move, I remember when he did that and injured his leg. And missed WrestleMania 32. Ooh. Haven't seen that in a while.
I think it was in Balor.
Once again, Kevin Owens just having the wherewithal, the in-ring instinct to be able to use Seth Rollins' momentum against him. But this is what happened earlier with that buckle bomb. And it seemed like Rollins was moments away from that stop, but Kevin Owens...
That was a beautiful pop-up powerbomb.
Nearly putting Seth Rollins away.
So much has been taken out of both these men. The back of Kevin Owens targeted by Rollins. The midsection of Seth Rollins targeted by KO.
I think at this point, Kevin Owens has just got to feed off his
So,
emotions right now.
trying to run away, get disqualified. Oh.
No, he's trying to play dirty. Oh, what the fuck, man?
Hey, guess what? I mean, we were right. Kevin Owens won.
Ah, man. Ah, it was a good match. It was a good match, but fuck off, man. That match didn't even get into third gear. Fuck off, man. You know what's sad? They had plenty of time to work how these matches, length of match are going. How many are how long each one's going to go? Which nights we're on? Oh wait, hold on a sec. My bitchy money may not be for not.
You don't get to end this way. No. I thought at WrestleMania you were a god. Huh? Those weren't the actions of a god. Those were the actions of a little bitch. Come on, Seth. Come on, you think you're half the man you claim you are? Prove it. Get back here. And let's finish this. Once and for all. Test me. Let's do it. No disqualifications. No rules. Come on.
Oh, you couldn't they just have made no disqualification from the beginning?
No, you gotta drag it out. There's also, there's the fact that Kevin Owens is already injured because he got slammed with that bell and all the damage that's been done to him beforehand. So having another match on top of this could make it a little bit more interesting. And besides, how many more matches are left?
Well, technically 2. If I'm counting right, because if they're splitting it 8-8, we got like 2 matches left after this. I know we still have I believe the Universal title match, and then either the Boneyard match or the Firefly Funhouse match. Man, it's sad. My reaction is gonna be me bitching and Millie, them going, no, the match is not over. And like, oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. I'll quit complaining. I quit complaining now.
Like, do you want this match to be over? I'll turn this car around and end this match now.
No, end this match right now, mister. Oh. I don't know. I just feel like this should have been no disqualification from the beginning, considering like all the shenanigans Rollins pulled on Kevin Owens. I feel like it should have been no DQ from the start.
I don't know. Like, sometimes if you have a no DQ, you kind of expect like, Seth has his crew. You would expect in a no DQ match there would be like some interference if there's no DQ, but since one person is injured and they're trying to make this like just basically one-on-one for most of these matches,
that's
happening.
I just love Kevin Owens on the front guard going, "You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're still a bitch." Ooh, rang his bells. Did he hit him over the head?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where is he going?
He's gonna get the WrestleMania sign and throw it at him. He's gonna get the WrestleMania sign and throw it at him. He's gonna deadlift it and go, "Urgh." Oh wait.
No.
Oh,
No.
oh, 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 oh. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh! Beautiful. Beautiful. That was just for WrestleMania mode. That is such a Inception WrestleMania moment. At WrestleMania, I want to make it a WrestleMania moment, so you jump from the WrestleMania sign. That's WrestleMania section.
I'm sure, as some of these announcers would say, it's like that's the commentators. That's the definition of a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah. Like, you want WrestleMania? I'll give you a WrestleMania moment. Yeah, he's off the WrestleMania sign. Fuck yeah. Like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna finish this match. Because Rollins is a bitch. We need that Boondocks clip where, like, when the kids just the equivalent, this match, the equivalent of one movie of one clip, and just the kid from Boondocks saying he's a bitch.
Or you could also go with the one scene where it's like everyone's kind of calm, and then someone's like, "Who threw a chair? I'm mad."
Use a bitch. That's it. Pin him.
Hey, guess who won?
That's too. He just beat Rollins twice. He's technically beat Rollins twice in the same night. He beat him in a regular match and just beat him in a no DQ match. So he just bumped Rollins' loss record at Mania up 2 points. Okay, as a whole, that was fun. I enjoyed that. As a whole, both matches together as a whole, yeah, I enjoyed that. I still love his line. You want WrestleMania? I'll give you WrestleMania.
We continuously loop that one part where you seem to be upset about what's happening.
Me bitching money, like, what the fuck? Oh no, it's no disqualification. I'm like, oh, okay. That was good. I'll admit that was good. 6. So technically, we still have 2 matches. So it's 2 matches left. So we got a Universal title match and one of the 2 taped in this on-set location match.
So, what do you think about the signature? I think it's Signature Series Championship belts.
I want the undisputed gold title belt. Aside from that,
is that one? You know what I'm talking about, though, right? I guess.
Yeah.
That,
which title would I want?
Yeah,
or
like,
which?
There's like the Bret Hart style Universal, or like those kind.
Yeah, nah, the undisputed gold title belt, the undisputed championship gold title belt. That's it. I grew up with that one. That one's fucking gorgeous, sleek. Love the design of it. That one, hands down. That one. What about you?
I was. I don't know if I had the money to just blow on a frivolous purchase, I would go for the like Elite Series championship belt. Like, because I looked it up on the shop and it's like, I want to say almost $2,000, and it's like cubic zirconium for the jewels.
Ooh, nice.
And then, of course, you can like use the custom plates if you want. Oh,
Yeah, Mojo hasn't forgotten. Hey, Mojo, 21st champion again.
that was pretty weak.
Betrayal. Friendship betrayal.
Not really friendship betrayal, but it's more just like that was just weak overall. It could have been so much more.
Do you think we are moving too fast?
When are we supposed to have a normal relationship?
Our relationship was never normal. Twins pregnant at the same time.
Are you shocked? So is Mama.
This is crazy right now.
Sodo Bellas. Only on E!
Man, McIntyre's got to fucking win, man. He has to.
Either
Man, just
win or it needs to be like just a brawl of a match. It can't just be like all this build up for him and then he's just destroyed by Lesnar like everyone else. It would be nice to have someone that has like a battle. Especially with all the stuff that's happening between them.
Or will the Beast prove McIntyre to be just another that tried? We'll find out tomorrow night at WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action never stops. It's the only WrestleMania that's too big for
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul. What?
what?
It just scared the hell out of me.
Well, you're not the one that should be afraid, Charlie. The one that should be afraid is Drew McIntyre. Because we are 24 hours away from Drew McIntyre being exposed for what he is, which is a big bitch wannabe who thinks he can fill the shoes of Brock Lesnar, and he can't. I said it on Monday. We live, and I thrive, in a business filled with exaggerations and embellishments and marketing and promotion, but for 20 years, Charlie, I have failed in my task of accurately conveying to the world just how unique Brock Lesnar truly is. How once ever Brock Lesnar truly is. He's not one amongst us. Brock Lesnar is a super being. Brock Lesnar is not even of our species. And Drew McIntyre is going to learn that in 24 hours.
Yeah, you can tell. Just look at his daughter.
Thing that Drew McIntyre can do about it except walk into the ring.
Looking at his daughter.
Like, he's definitely a unique specimen because you look at his daughter and go, that's definitely Brock Lesnar's daughter.
Not by a man. Not by a mere mortal. Not by one of many champions.
Because she has athlete written all over her when you look at her. Like her father.
What if she comes out instead of Brock Lesnar and destroys Drew McIntyre?
It would be the best, worst WrestleMania moment of all time.
The advocate Paul Heyman beaming with confidence as his client.
But, and you just said it, it would be a WrestleMania moment. And that's what WrestleMania is all about.
True.
Moments.
Of WrestleMania. Tomorrow night also marks the return to the Showcase of the Immortals for the Rated R Superstar for the first time in 9 years. But will Randy Orton make this Edge's last chapter? This personal rivalry comes to a head in a last man standing match. This has been the love story that's
I feel like they're definitely talking about all the. I feel like whatever comes up next is going to be the last match because they seem to be talking a lot about all the matches that are going to happen tomorrow.
We'll see. Oh fuck! I forgot about Black Lashley. I forgot about Brock versus Lashley.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Bobby Lashley is black. You don't need to announce that he's black.
Oh God! Did you see Dragon Ball Super? That clip from Dragon Ball Super?
No,
because the villain's called Goku Black, and so
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, he pretty much like Future Trunks comes to the past to recruit Goku because there's an evil Goku in the future, and his name's Goku Black. So when Goku's with them, the Resistance thinks regular Goku is Goku Black, and Trunks' line is, "Wait, no, he's not black." And I'm like, oh God damn it.
I mean, how else could they? So the Funhouse match is tomorrow.
So that means tonight we're getting the Boneyard match. Oh no! Universal title match. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's coming up now. But
so yeah, it's gonna end. Yeah, it's gonna end with the Boneyard match.
Boneyard's ready.
Boneyard's ready. So, percentage odds that Strowman walks out champ tonight.
Low.
Low? What, like what? 10%? 5%? 15%? Wow. I was going to go with 10%. I'm thinking, they're going to make Goldberg deadlift that dude for a jackhammer. They're going to make him deadlift that dude jack. I'm like, will they do that? Or will they just have him half-ass the jackhammer like at Super Showdown? I still like my theory that they take it off of Goldberg now, so that way later Strowman's already there, he's ready for like Reigns, and then Reigns takes it off of him.
What if Goldberg keeps it and he retains, but he loses it to the Stallion, the Bro?
I would have loved for Matt Riddle to come out instead of Strowman. I would have loved it. I would fucking love, and him winning it. That's my WrestleMania moment of this year. That I don't care what happens tomorrow. That's my WrestleMania moment of the year, dude. Like Strowman doesn't come out, and all you hear is, "Bro." It's like, oh shit. How long? How long?
I've already started because I didn't want to wait for the actual match bell, but 5 minutes.
I'm gonna go 5 minutes as well. I don't, like I said, I feel like this is gonna be Lesnar Goldberg at 33 length, which was like roughly 5 minutes. Damn, I just realized Goldberg has a big old beard.
Compared to Braun, no.
Dude, have you seen Snitsky's beard? Gene Snitsky's beard? They did a Where Are They Now? They showed Snitsky's beard. Dude, it's like, he's like a close relative of the guys from ZZ Top. It's fucking long and gray. Like, long. So you said 5 minutes. Oh, cool. Okay, that's 2:20, about 2:25 to 26 on my clock. So here, let's see.
3 minutes of talking.
It's gonna be 3 minutes of talking. Did you hear about that match in Japan where it was 54 minutes long, and the first 30 minutes of it was just them staring at each other?
Wait, the first 30 minutes?
I'm dead serious. Apparently, I forgot which Japanese promotion it was, but like, can we just end this? Can we just end this?
That was 3 spears.
You're,
4.
You're not deadlifting that motherfucker. You're not deadlifting that motherfucker.
You say that, but I'm.
Sure.
So is it going to be like a back and forth of spears and power slams? All right, so that makes it even.
That was a half-ass power slam.
So
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Call that shit. Fucking call that shit.
I stopped it around the time that the bell. So from the first bell when they were doing the introductions to the final bell, 3 minutes and 22 seconds. Might be a little bit off, but
you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it.
You should tweet that. Tweet that to WWE.
Dude. Because in my mindset, I was thinking, he's not going to be able to lift that motherfucker for a jackhammer. That's how he beat Wyatt. He's not going to be able to deadlift that motherfucker for a jackhammer. I'm like, nah, he's not. Strowman's going to win. Strowman's going to win. Strowman's going to win. It's just, that, and like I said, I think they only have his contract up until Mania, so.
Well, after that win, it is officially on my clock 9:30.
So yeah, the final thing is going to be the
30 minutes of bullshit.
No, say it properly. Say it like Boneyard match. The Boneyard. Fuck me. Goddamn. Something told me. Something just told me. There's that chance. There's just that chance.
And this is an old one.
Yeah, they're counting down the top 5 best WWE Snickers commercials. I can't wait till Xavier Woods comes back.
I'm enjoying following him and seeing the crazy shenanigans that he's been getting up to.
Here it is. Promo for WrestleMania 32. I mean, the 37. Sorry, my mind went blank for a sec.
I mean, it would help. Like, you definitely should have shot high because saying 32 with my jersey in the background.
Yeah, I should have accidentally said 33. Sorry, my bad. I've already made a promise to my brother. We are getting there next year. Oh wow, it's in March. Oh, nice. At the end of March. I promised my brother. I promised her we are getting there. We are getting there. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if we had to take a road trip over there to save on airfare. We are getting over there. Here we go. The Boneyard match. Man, my dad made popcorn. I smell it. I should get the popcorn ready for this one. Oh man. I guess for the Universal title, it was just look, Goldberg has to lose the title. So it's like, Strowman, you're not doing anything right now. How would you like a Universal title? Okay.
I mean, it makes up for the fact that he lost the IC title in that way.
You know, and I don't mind if he only holds it for like a month. At least he fucking held it, you know? I mean, he is technically, if he gets the US title, he gets Grand Slam. So that'll be interesting to see. If he ever wins the United States title, he Grand Slam. Because he won the tag title with the Nicholas at 34. Right. Then he just won the IC title recently, and he just won the Universal title. So a world title. So technically all he needs is the United States title to get Grand Slam.
Yeah, but that would be a super downgrade.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's going to happen immediately. I'm saying the last one he needs. So, like, down the road, you know, then he goes for a U.S. title match down the road. Not right now. I mean, not just after he loses the title, the Universal title, the reigns.
Awful if he lost the title, like, later on, like, whenever WWE comes back.
Wait a minute. The Undertaker. The lights went out and no one could hide from the Undertaker. And AJ Styles furious in the backstage area. Who is this man? This guy's totally lost control of everything. It's like his mystique is gone, and I wish I could tell you this is the first time it's happened.
Okay. Now, Taker promised that he apparently in his last promo promised that since he knows Styles would bring the OCMs as well, that he would bring a couple of his own guys as well. So, like, first off, if that's true, one of them has to be Kane. Who would the other one be then?
Big Show.
Big Show? Just Team Big Hoss?
Or let's see, Hulk Hogan, just because he's not in this WrestleMania. He loves the spotlight. Why not give it to him?
Yeah. Three. So far, overall, the second half of tonight has been good. I'm looking over right now. Second half of tonight. Oh, here we go. Boneyard match. Now, who you have to win for this one?
Undertaker.
Same here, Taker. Yeah.
This Boneyard match, the this place is starting to look like it might be used to be the Wyatt compound.
Yeah. Like a few feet down from the Wyatt compound. Is he really still coming out and oh, okay. Cute, clever. No, it's oh what a rush. Get right. Yes, we know who it is. No, it's not AJ Styles. It's his cousin, DJ Styles. I what that? Oh, he's coming on the motorcycle.
I don't care unless he shows up to Limp Bizkit's Rolling.
I can sing it for you if you want. Keep rolling.
It's not the same. Wait, what if that's who he gets? He gets Limp Bizkit. He gets Fred Durst. Right when it looks like Undertaker's about to lose, Kane is already there with him. They've both been horribly beaten down. And then out of nowhere, you hear, keep rolling. What? And then Fred Durst comes out.
Oh my God, it's American Badass Taker.
Of course. Would you expect anyone else?
She let you come out. Hey, I took the liberty of digging your grave for you. Doesn't it look nice?
You dug your own grave, sir.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
You think? Come on, old man.
Yeah.
Come on, let's see what you got. You think you still got it?
I like how Taker's talking. Because like, bring it on. Like, yes, we will bring it on. I'm gonna kick your ass. Yes, I will kick your ass.
I wonder how much of this is going to take a cue from the Ultimate Deletion.
I mean, they had time to map this out fully. I mean, it could be as good as what the Ultimate Deletion was. Ooh. Oh. Quit being a bitch. Quit being a wussy. His hand's bleeding. Yeah, his arm's bleeding.
My own blood.
You made me bleed my own blood.
That's a bad shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Nobody could have covered the back of that.
Nobody could have gotten a better angle that wasn't like a hollow tombstone.
Whole bunch of shrubbery would have killed them.
How long do you think it's going to take before someone puts the effort in to find where in Florida this is? Because I feel like it has to have taken place in Florida.
Let's see. This had to been filmed last week, I believe. Last week or the week before. Lockdown wasn't in full effect yet. Ah, they might have known a guy who knows a guy. Because honestly, this could be any abandoned field in Florida, to be honest. It could. Most look like this. I mean, I was generally surprised when I found out the Performance Center is located right next to where I used to live when I first moved to Florida. I was like, what? It's like my brother showed me. I'm like, I look at Google Maps, I'm like, holy shit, it is.
Has there been any explanation as to how the Boneyard match works?
No explanation. Just he declared a Boneyard match, and everybody's like, so a Buried Alive match? You just can't call it Buried Alive anymore? Because PG? It's like nobody exactly knew. I think that's what they're called officially is. I think that's what it officially is. But they're not calling it.
Match, but has better production value.
Yeah.
How's that feel down there? Hey, dead man!
Yeah, of course, we already knew they were going to be. Oh, that sucks. Gallows now. Gallows isn't wearing his makeup, his face paint. Yeah, this is exactly where they filmed the total. I think it's where they filmed somewhere where they filmed the deletion thing. Oh fuck me! What the hell? What the? Whoa! What the fuck?
They try to use this against him, and then he transforms into undead Undertaker.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's a good one. I love that. We're gonna do this. Let's do it. Hearing Undertaker talk like normal again is just so bizarre, considering how long he's been doing the original Dead Man gimmick again.
What's bizarre is to think that those guys in robes and hoods were going to be menacing when you realize that their robes only allow them like a certain level of movement, so their legs can't go like as far as they need to. So it's kind of like you're going to be wobbling your way to the Undertaker and you have nothing in your hands. So of course he's going to win.
Yeah. Man, I forgot to make a social distancing joke when they were surrounding him. Just him looking around and going, guys, this isn't 6 feet.
Well, you know, they're already in a boneyard, so it's fine. They'll just get shoved into.
Ooh, okay, I mean, that was nice. Just be like Kevin Owens, just grovel on the roll around the ground and just call the other guy a bitch. Michelle McCool shows up, does her version of Styles Clash on AJ Styles. That's how it ends.
if Michelle came in and did the last ride to AJ into the grave,
Oh my god. No shit, that may actually be how this match ends. I mean, not Michelle McCool doing it. That would be cool, but I think that's how the match is probably going to end. He does a last ride and plants Styles into the grave.
Stay down, old man. Stay down. Come on, Undertaker. Come on, man. Just give up. Retire already, man. Let me bury you. Oh, hell, get up. Hey, get up. Get up. Begging you. Get up. Get up.
Ooh. Ooh, that's got hurt.
You just don't have it anymore, old man.
That's not what your mama said last night. Yeah, I'm just now starting to realize there's no ref. There's no referee. So I guess it's just
those things. This is just one of those things where it's just like, all right, well, I guess this is fight's done. He's
yeah.
I thought you were an American badass.
Ah, he said it.
Huh? You know what you look like now? A broken down old bitch.
Jesus Christ. I think it's the most times in a WrestleMania event that the word bitch is being used.
Hey, they don't have to worry about the offending the kids that are in the crowd.
No, Susie, no. We can't hear him say bitch for the 50th time.
Right here. Right now.
Ooh. So now he's going to attempt to bury him, and then that's where Dead Man Taker comes out. Because this just feels like before WrestleMania 20 all over again. Gets buried alive, comes back as Dead Man Taker. Dust the bitches. So wait, how do we know who won the match? There's no ref to ring, like, quote unquote, ring the bell.
The moment you think, oh, this person's dead, that's when the match is, that's when you determine who the winner is. It's like, oh man, he took a sledgehammer to the face. You know he's dead.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice. You do forget I'm half dead, right?
If you treat this like a horror movie, it's pretty interesting. Because I feel like that's how they're treating this.
I'm waiting for the music from Halloween to start playing. Dun, 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 dun.
Like AJ took the mystical urn and desecrated it. So now he has the Undertaker after him. He destroyed it. He needs to be punished.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
What if this is all to set up Undertaker as the next Marine?
Was it the Marine, what, 7, 6, 7? Dead man cometh?
Oh my God, he sent him straight to hell.
Well, you're supposed to pin him now, Undertaker. That's how it works usually when you do. Okay, never mind. Did you forget I'm still technically a dead man? I have mystical powers. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Okay, does that mean the match is over?
Undertaker still has to drag him to the boneyard, right?
Yes, the boneyard.
He has to make a boneyard, drag him to it.
Still want to talk? Hey, what's my wife's name? You remember her name now?
Yeah, my bitch. There you go, put another one on the bitch column.
Okay, won't you tell me how old I am?
I can do that. Hold on a second. Let me Google that.
Hurt my legacy? Stay with me, boy. Stay with me. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. What you told me? Yeah, we're just getting started here, buddy. Come here.
Come here, buddy.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me help you out here. You see, you don't last. You don't last as long as I did. You're a lot tougher than I gave you credit for. Huh? What do you think? Bury me. Huh? Get out. I'm sorry. Are you sorry? I'm sorry. Huh? What are you sorry for? Huh? Tell me what you're sorry for. No. Go over there. I'm over here. Your ribs hurt, don't they? Come on, buddy. Come here. Get up here. Don't bury me. Don't bury me. Don't bury me. We can do this. Come on, go out like a man. Go. Come on, go out like a man. Right?
Oh, never mind. I said last right. He's just gonna choke slam him in there.
What? Am I an old man? I'm an old man, right? I'm sorry. You're sorry. Now you're sorry. You're a hell of a fight. Don't bury me. Huh? Do you think I'm gonna bury you? Really? You just fought your ass off. You fought your ass off. Come on, man. Huh? Come here.
I'm not gonna bury you, but Michelle is. Michelle McCool pops up like, oh shit.
You fought, man. There's a lot of people ain't give me that fight. You good, brother? You all right?
Fuck it. Like, when you gotta do something right, you just gotta do it yourself. You know what would be funny if it didn't start? It's just like, come on.
20 minutes of the Undertaker using a shovel to get all the dirt out of there to bury him.
Yeah. That's it. Taker wins. I believe Taker wins.
You stay on this shot, and then it fades to black, or just cuts to black, and then Bodies by Drowning Pool starts playing, just to give it that extra, like 2000s horror movie kind of feel.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, that's why I figured. I figured that. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Honestly, overall, I think I enjoyed that. Yeah, it could have been better, but I enjoyed that. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that.
Give it a moment.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Sure. Sure. And that's it for Night 1! Yeah, damn.
That's Boneyard match. All right.
No, it's the Boneyard match. Okay. So that was night 1 of WrestleMania 36. So honestly, in my opinion, I think the first half of tonight was pretty mixed overall, definitely mixed. While the second half definitely picked up, and the quality was definitely there overall. What do you think overall before we get into individual?
I think they definitely made use of what they had. Let me rephrase that. They made use of what they didn't have.
Yeah.
You know, some storylines, if there are any that continue on after this, they kind of build upon that, or at least let stuff end. But there was enough excitement there, even without a crowd being there.
Yeah.
So I thought it was good.
That was good. Yeah, overall, if I had to say, it was about what I usually expect from a WrestleMania, where it's like first half was kind of iffy, then like kind of picks up in the second half. It did feel like a WrestleMania overall. It really did. Let's see. I enjoyed the opening segment with the whole montage that Jack Sparrow sounded like. It's like, so yeah, no, we get it. We've done the pirate. Everybody's done the pirate thing. We've all done the pirate thing, but we gotta do it here because it's WrestleMania and all that junk. And no, I like that. What'd you think? What'd you think about the opening like bit with not Jack Sparrow?
You're gonna get sued. Keep calling him that. The opening, it was nice. It was interesting. I do enjoy the fact that they made use of the green screen. they didn't take this too seriously, because that, like, if they had taken this whole pirate thing seriously and the whole like opening cinematic for WrestleMania seriously, then I would have been like, I don't know. But they went humorous. They messed around with the green screen, because I personally had some issues with how the green screen, it just looked so obviously bad, like it belonged on a sci-fi TV movie.
Right.
But good. I like the direction.
Yeah, same here. You know, it's like, look, this is a different WrestleMania. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun here for the opening segment. You know, show like, hey, look, we have a sense of humor too about all this weird shit going on. So, so next up, the first match we got tonight was the women's tag title match. Yeah, I actually thought it was a good opener. I thought it was good. About what I was expecting from these two teams. Some cool spots overall. You know, great work from all four of them. What'd you think of this the opening match?
It was an interesting choice to have a women's tag for the first match, but besides that, they're all great wrestlers, and I feel like there's more showed off what they're solid wrestlers. They work well together as teams, and I feel like they worked pretty well together just as a whole. So
yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I would have been fine with either team winning, and Bliss Cross winning. That's fine. They didn't bring it up. It's the Bliss and Cross are the first two-time women's tag team champions in WWE. So they're the first two-time. So that's good for them. But yeah, I definitely did enjoy the match. And freaking Asuka just screaming at the top of her lungs Japanese at people is just such a delight to watch overall, and especially here, especially with no audience, so you can clearly hear what she's saying, or kind of what she's saying.
If you can understand what she's saying, I envy you, because I would like to learn Japanese.
Yeah, I would love to learn Japanese too, see what she's saying. Yeah. Let's see. Next up, we got King Corbin versus Elias, and it's weird because it's like the dude fell 20 feet and is like, no, I'm still good to wrestle. And yeah, honestly, I thought this was like a solid like TV kind of match. You know, they both put on a solid performance overall, and I would definitely say the right person won, with Elias getting the win.
Yeah. I feel like if circumstances were different, it probably could have not been Elias, because I feel like that's a running theme when it comes to Elias and WrestleMania. That here's do something, or he's like scheduled to do something, and then someone else comes out of nowhere and gets a bigger reaction from the crowd and ends up doing something else. So if the circumstances were different, I feel like it could have been Elias actually does get taken out and can't do WrestleMania, so someone else shows up to replace Elias to take on Baron.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like everybody saw, the only person I could think of was Chad Gable. It's like it makes sense, I guess, if he got replaced. I was kind of hoping for. Yeah, I was kind of.
G is here and he's angry
for a reason. Honestly, I honestly thought it was gonna be Gronk and stuff, or at least like Mojo at the very least. But yeah, it happens though. So
Mojo got the 24/7 championship, so there's that.
Yeah. Then we go to the Raw women's title match with Baszler versus Lynch. I'm gonna try to find a silver. You saw afterwards, I was trying to find a silver lining with this, and I'm trying, but I can't. I just can't. I wouldn't mind it if it was because it was about five. Yeah, it was about roughly 5 minutes, right? It was like a 5-minute match, right? About. Yeah. It was about that. It was like 5-8 minutes long, and like I didn't mind it if it was short and Baszler won. But then you have Baszler not win, and only not win, get pinned the same way she first got pinned from Kairi Sane in NXT when Kairi took the NXT Women's title from her the first time. It was the exact same situation too. She reversed the Coquina clutch into a pinning predicament, and that was it. And that's what happened here. I'm like, I just don't get it. I don't. It feels like WrestleMania 34 all over again, where Asuka was just on this amazing streak and stuff, and then like they shortchanged her at Mania. It took her like over a year and a half to even win a women's title on the main roster. But I wasn't feeling this, like the outcome of the match. I really wasn't. I honestly don't see an opponent for Lynch after Mania that isn't somebody she's already faced in some way, shape, or form.
Well, that's pretty much going to be it at this point, because whoever she probably loses the title to is going to be someone that she's faced before. And it could be Dana down the line. It's just, it wasn't going to be here at WrestleMania. If you look at it this way, Becky could have is just aware of how dangerous Shayna is, so she wasn't going to. There was desperation, and in desperation, she knew of some technique that would kind of get her out of the situation that she was in. Otherwise, it's just going to be. I personally would not have wanted to see Shayna win against Becky in the amount of time it took for Shayna to destroy the whole women's elimination chamber match.
Yeah, I was never expecting this match to go beyond like 10 minutes at most. Honestly, I was not expecting it at all. Because I'm like, look, they made Baszler look like a beast in Elimination Chamber, and she's gonna destroy Becky. It'll take a while because Becky's still like hard, determined, and like I said, I wouldn't have minded if Becky lost here. And apparently, they didn't feel the same. I just don't get that sometimes, They build up Mania to be like the end-all, be-all show, their grand finale of storylines, most storylines like coming to a close or finding a new like niche to it, And then they pull stuff like this. Like I bring up, again, WrestleMania 34 with Asuka, and it's like, that would have been a great way to cap off Asuka's undefeated, Or let's go way back to, was it WrestleMania? It was Goldberg Triple H, where he was supposed to win it's not a Mania reference, but like when Goldberg should have easily won an Elimination Chamber because that was the cap. That should have been the cap. But instead, he loses Triple H, and then next month gets it when, in actuality, he probably should have won it here instead. So even non-Mania standards, they've done this before, where it's like, watch. I mean, I'm assuming like Baszler's gonna want another shot at the next pay-per-view, whatever next pay-per-view is. She's gonna get it. She's gonna kill Becky, figuratively kill Becky, and that's it. What do you think?
Murder Becky, and that's how she gets the title.
Because the only thing I can think of is that, like, they could have Baszler win Money in the Bank, and then just out of nowhere, this ruin Becky's day.
Is that postponed or canceled?
as of right now, from what I've read online, it's currently postponed right now because I hate bringing up the what pandemic thing, but like right now it's been heavily recommended to just be on lockdown till the end of April, and like Money in the Bank is like the first week, I believe the first or second weekend in May. So as of right now, all I've heard is it hasn't been canceled. It's just been like shelved, like postponed, pretty much. So I could honestly see it like come June replace Backlash, and Backlash just gets canned for another year. That's I guess. But I mean, what do you think? Do you think like it would have been right? It would have been perfect right now for Baszler to win, or do you think there's still enough steam between? There's still enough like steam between Lynch and Baszler to continue to the next pay per view.
I mean, there's still something there, but I think maybe if it was in a different format, so say it's some multi-wrestler match,
Mm-hmm.
in it, and Shayna wins against Becky, and that's just because there were other people involved that weakened both of them, and Shayna took advantage of the situation.
Right.
Whereas this one-on-one thing, both of them still look dangerous, still capable, but nobody really came out too much on top. I mean, Becky, of course, still won, but Shayna didn't look like she was just beaten senselessly.
Yeah. Yeah, I can say that's one silver lining you can take from this is that, she just got, like with the Kyrie one, she just got hoodwinked. She didn't get her ass handed to her. She just got hoodwinked, really, and that's it. Not shenanigans, but like just hoodwinked overall. But
Shenanigans.
yeah. No, but honestly, I think Baszler should have won tonight. Like she's gonna win probably next pay per view most likely, and it's not gonna have the same oomph. It's not the same oomph if she would have won at Mania, crowd or not. So yeah, we'll move on because I can go on for longer talk about that. But the IC title match, Bryan versus Zayn, it's about what I dreaded because Zayn's in that chicken shit heel persona. So we got shenanigans all throughout.
Told you exactly how it was gonna go down.
I know. We'll get into our Universal title match talk in a bit, but with that, I was still optimistic. I wasn't optimistic that Bryan would win it. I was optimistic that we would get a quality match, and we got that for 2 minutes, roughly 2-3 minutes, and then shenanigans came back. It's like, oh my god, these two are amazing. They put a barn burner, but Zayn's character is not helping me get hope for this match. What did you think? What did you think of this match overall?
I will say when a character like Zayn's, the way that he is currently, comes out with his two backup partners and the supposed face in the situation comes out with one person and it's not even a one-on-one for the title, there's no, you should just expect shenanigans and expect that the champion usually is going to retain the title. Now, if it was some special kind of match, it was a submission match, Daniel Bryan specialty, you would think that Sami Zayn has to either figure out a decent enough submission move to take on Daniel Bryan, or it's okay, that's it. As soon as Zayn messes up in some way or form, Bryan pounces on him and beats him that way. I feel like it's just got to be with the way that the story is, it has to be in some kind of format where it wouldn't make sense for outside interference to happen, or outside interference is barred from happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, as soon as it was just a match. It's just a match. Not a no disqualification match, not a they're barred from ring time. No, it's just a match. That's where I'm like, I know what this is gonna be, but I can't help but try and remain optimistic overall. But it is what it is, and honestly, I doubt this is the end of their rivalry. So it's gonna be interesting to see where they go. For the most part, I didn't mind for this to end be the way it is, because I'm like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna end at Mania. The rivalry's gonna end at Mania. Down the road, yeah, but not at Mania. So I was still hoping for a good match, but I'm still all right with what we got in place of that. So then like I said, this is where the second half picked up on terms of matches. Because next we got the SmackDown Tag Title Ladder match. We had Jimmy versus John versus Kofi, and this was really good. I honestly enjoyed it. It's a ladder match with three very acrobatic. That's the word I was looking for. Very acrobatic and capable guys who have been ladder matches like this before. So I'm not shocked that it was what it was, and it was really entertaining. I really enjoyed it. I even loved the weird finish they had at the end of it all too. What did you think of this match?
Well, I think it was again another good showcase of all of their abilities. We at this point are pretty comfortable in knowing how capable they all are. I feel like there wasn't anything too new to see. Most of what I was expecting happened, and I mean, the lack of tag team partners probably helped it, because otherwise I feel like you add all their partners in and then it's just there are moments where people just, I don't know, just get in the way of the match.
Yeah, it would have been it would have been a clusterfuck. It would have been a clusterfuck. But yeah, just some great spots from all three guys. Some really enjoyable stuff between those three. And like I said, the finish was clever. I thought it was very clever. Because I don't think I've seen that since what was it? It was Ambrose versus Rollins. It was a TLC match for the title, and that's how Rollins won, is because he fell down with the title. Because I've seen something similar to that, and I love what they did here. They unclinched it, then they accidentally clank, and then Morrison just has both titles and falls with them. You know what? I enjoyed that. It was a good match. It was the kind of finish I was expecting from somebody who's tag teaming with The Miz, and yeah, it was really entertaining. Yeah. Let's see. Next up, we got what I'm calling both Owens Rollins matches. So we got the first half of this story-based two-parter, and like I said, both were good overall. The first half was good, then they rolled it into the second half.
Was the first half good?
First half was good, regardless of my reaction that's been recorded on YouTube now. The first half of the reaction was good. After I was done bitching moaning, that was only the first. That was it. I would have said it was. I still enjoyed it, but no. The first half of it was good, and leading into the second was good. I think my two favorite moments of the match were Owens just keep on the floor, just consistently calling Rollins a bitch, and then of course the obvious dive off the WrestleMania sign. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. Owens finally got one up on the so-called Monday Night Messiah. I had fun with it, and honestly, I could see a Owens Rollins too. Let me rephrase. I can see another Owens Rollins match after this, and I can still see them pulling off some really cool, good stuff overall. But what did you think of the whole segment overall, the match segments overall?
I think it was a good play. I feel like the way that they set it up was to get reactions from people like you, because I doubt that you're the only one that reacted the way that you did when you first saw it. It's like, oh, and that's how this whole build up is gonna end, and then it's just like, no, we're gonna run this back and do it the right way. And it's just I mean, there's not much else that I can input here other than that it was good. It didn't fit in terms of telling the story that needed to be told between the two.
Yeah, it did. And like I said, I can still see us continuing. I'm not gonna be surprised if Samoa Joe shows up on Raw Monday, because like I said, he's been cleared, so like he probably was involved in at least a Raw after Mania. So I can see him showing up to be partners with Owens again, or turning on him, because with Samoa Joe, either way works. Let's see.
He's like the Big Show.
Yeah, it's that Krusty the Clown good evil switch on the back of him. So next up, we got Mojo Rawley becoming a 2-time 24/7 champion. I would have to look that up. I think 2-time 24/7 champion, screwing over his best friend Gronk. So I guess tomorrow we'll see where that continues.
If it continues with Gronk becoming champion, then no. But if it's Gronk becomes champion, then gets taken out by R-Truth, then it goes back to just how it usually is, and R-Truth is the 24/7 champion.
Yeah.
Which I have not tried to keep count as to how many times he's been considered the 24/7 champion.
I think he's passed like 20 times for R-Truth. I think he's passed 20 times as 24/7 champion. I would have to look that up later. Of course, we got Heyman showing up, hyping up the match for his client tomorrow. For night 2. Then we got the Universal title match, Goldberg, Strowman, and it was about what we expected. Except I freaking still in utter happiness and shock that Strowman is new Universal champion. There's not much to say. Like, they let Goldberg. Yeah, they let Goldberg get like 4 spears in. They let Strowman get 4 power slams in, and that was it.
2 moves.
Yeah, because like I said, part of me was in a back. Go on.
No, that's all I wanted to say. Is match consisted of 2 moves. That was it.
Yeah, it's what I expected. You know, it's like when I go into a Lesnar match, I want it to be good. I know he's probably most likely gonna win, but I still want it to be a good match. I still want it to be like quality. When it comes to Goldberg, it's about the same thing, except I just want it to be a short match. You know, I want to be a short match, short but good match, and that's what this was. You know, there was no way in hell that Goldberg was lifting Strowman to do a jackhammer. There's no fucking way. He had trouble lifting fucking Wyatt at Super Showdown. I mean,
Wyatt wasn't helping them out.
Maybe, but then again, you have to go back and look at that match he had with Taker last year and go, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, I've deleted most of that out of my brain. But yeah, congrats to Braun Strowman, man. Man, that man has been deserving of that title for fucking ages now. He deserved that title like over a year and a half ago, man, when he was on that roll. but then they shortchanged him at that No Mercy against Lesnar. But well deserved though for Strowman. I think, regardless of how long he holds it before they give it to Reigns, I think he definitely deserved it. Next, we got the promo for WrestleMania 37, which is going to be at late March 28th. It says Hollywood, California, but it's Inglewood, California. Then we got the Boneyard match, which was, of course, Styles Taker. I liked it. I kind of wanted more, but I liked it for what it was. What did you think?
What you want is a fully fleshed out WWE branded movie where the end takes place in the Boneyard. And I already discussed how this is so much like a horror movie for the match. And
yeah,
all they have to do is just shoot more footage when everything gets back to normal. And it's just AJ, the OC, and like some unruly people, like classic horror movie tropes that piss off a biker who's had one too many bad days that comes after them. And you have a probably better WWE movie than most of the stuff that they put out. I found it enjoyable, and I think it was good on the production. And I mean, there wasn't anything too shocking about it. It was just an enjoyable match.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I knew Styles was going to be do amazing selling against Taker, because they had time to prep and pre-record this. They made Taker look hella powerful, throughout the entire thing. Even when Styles had offense, where it was the OC or the NXT trainees. I mean, the random druids that showed up to surround Taker. I thought that was enjoyable. It made him look strong. It made Styles look like a chump, but it's Undertaker and it's WrestleMania, so wasn't going to be surprised if Taker won. Honestly, I wasn't going to be surprised if Styles won. So, but I enjoyed it. I love Taker talking down to Styles throughout the entire thing, especially at the end, just talking down to him the entire time, but still at the very end, still giving him props for even considering trying to defeat him. I'll give him that. And came back down on a motorcycle too, so we got American Badass Taker, and even Styles brought it up too.
Not officially American Badass until he hits that song. Man.
Which one, Limp Bizkit one, or like "You Done It Now"? You gonna make a big mistake.
Okay, if I was gonna go, I actually wouldn't go with that second one. Didn't Kid Rock do a version for him?
I think so.
So it's either Kid Rock or Limp Bizkit, and I feel like I'm gonna have to go with Limp Bizkit.
Rollin, yeah, I would go with Rollin too. It's the one I grew up with when he was Biker Taker during like the Ruthless Aggression era. Yeah, I would definitely go with Limp Bizkit as well. Yeah. But that was night one. God, there's still a whole second night of this. Night one of WrestleMania 36. Like we both said, overall enjoyable experience. Though I would personally say like the second half was definitely better than the first half, because we got a Boneyard match. We got a really good ladder match. What was it? We got a Universal title match I was expecting. Owens Rollins was good. And the first half was, like I said, mixed. Like we did enjoy the women's tag title match. And Corbin and Elias was, it was what we were expecting, and that's all we can really say about it. But yeah, that has been it. So guys, thank you for this rather unique experience. So, and thank you for watching. But other than that, of course, if you're new to the channel, You can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about this very interesting WrestleMania weekend that we have had, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Of course, let us know what you thought of night one of WrestleMania 36. What was your favorite match of the night? What was your least favorite match of the night? What were your thoughts on the Boneyard match? You know, was there any moments that you thought they could have done more with, could have extended? You know, all the traditional Mania questions and things like that. Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching. Of course, I would like to send a special shout out to my pal Mo here for helping out with this reaction. I really appreciate him taking the time out of effort of being in quarantine to join me for these this is WrestleMania night one. And yeah, once again, man, thank you very much for showing up here tonight. I really do appreciate somebody showing up to join me on this. Like I said, it's not WrestleMania unless you're reacting to it with somebody at least, you know? So, and like I said before, guys, on the next SRBTV 123 Wrestling special event, I will be, of course, joined with night two with my brother. He will be tagging along with me. It won't be in this format. It will be the same format you guys are used to when it comes to SRBTV, and we'll be reacting to night two. Like I already have said, night two, they have very stacked with a lot of the bigger matches for night two, of course, because, you know, Mania has to be on Sunday, so all the big matches have to be on Sunday. So all the biggest matches have to be on Sunday. So until next time, folks, I'm Kristen.
I'm Mo.
And this has, of course, been a very boneyard-filled episode of 123 Wrestling. So, of course, we will, of course, see you later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
at Super React Bros.